How's everybody doing today? Appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out. We got an AnkerMake M5 right here. This comes courtesy of Russ, who is a fan and patron member. Thank you, sir, for making this happen. Russ doesn't represent any companies. He just represents being awesome. And did request that he sponsor the stream that we unbox the printer that he graciously sent us. So, Russ, thanks, dude. It is because of you that we are able to do this, and I can see that he is in the chat. So, everyone, thank Russ in the chat for making this happen, because Anker never reached out to us. We're way too small for that. Russ says no. We should have one of these to mess around with. John Stern is here. Geek Toy Box is here. Got Mad Cat USA. Build on Sound. Says the AnkerMake always gave off the vibe of a toy in my eyes because of the look. Well, we're going to find out. You know, it looks like something that Snapmaker would make. But I hope that the experience that Anker has in the consumer electronics space does actually help them. Before we get too deep, audio sounding okay, right? We don't have an audio problem like we did last time. I have changed everything up again. There are no tripods anymore. And Mandic, really, you are a G for this one. Mandic uses, or Alan Mandic, uses wall-mounted boom arms that have tripod ends on them. Oh my god. It has changed my life. I can literally just take the camera that you guys are seeing me through and the light that is behind it and just swing them out of the way. And I have my garage back, which means we might actually do some woodworking projects at some point on the channel. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. Because it's not always just going to be about 3D printing. We're going to do more than that. Yeah, you guys can see Russ is there hanging out. Russ is awesome. Russ kicks ass, or kicks peaches. As Joel says, I don't believe Russ lives in Georgia. Actually, I know Russ doesn't live in Georgia because I have Russ's address now. XOSA says, glad I made this one. Aaron is here saying, hi. Aaron, you're not a mod? We can fix that. We can fix that. And you know what? That is managing moderator. What the heck is a managing moderator? And you know what? While we're at it, Russ gets mod. Giving out mods like for Oprah freaking Winfrey over here. Let's see. Who else we got here hanging out? Mad Cat says, welcome everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's right. That's right. Yay for wood. Geek Toy Box says, hey, buddy. You know, that's how it goes. Sometimes Super Caro is here. Hey, guys. Thanks a lot, Russ. That's right. Wait. Oh. Aaron says, man, I missed the outdoors. I've been laid up for 3 days now. What did you break? Aaron, why can't we have nice things? What did you do? What did you do? And all the mods are here waiting on the trolls. That's right. It's not a bamboo video, so unless there's like some die-hard Anker fanboys, we'll probably be okay. Oh, look, my phone is ringing with a suspected spam caller. I love how I always get spam calls, like, when I'm doing things. All right, so as far as I'm aware, this printer has never been used. I don't even know if Russ ever assembled it, but he did get one in. He backed it. It showed up and all of that, but Russ does not have the time anymore. I don't want to get too deep into Russ's personal life, but Russ's life is going good, and that means he doesn't have a ton of time for this. So it is now something that I get to play with. So Aaron says, does Anker have fans? Not after their whole BS with Yuffie, it doesn't. Oh, you had surgery Wednesday? Well, I hope you're doing okay. I was wondering where you were. You weren't hanging out in the Discord, so, you know. Oh, we got Derivatives here saying, yo, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Got the air conditioner on fan because it's not that bad just yet. But I've got the remote of cooling here just in case it starts to get a little hot and heavy in this garage because it is currently whatever 78 degrees Fahrenheit to centigrade is. This computer tells me in Fahrenheit, not centigrade. But yeah, LTT, Linus Tech Tips, put out a hit piece on Anker over their issues with security on their UV cameras. As Super Karo said, I think the few fans Anker hadn't left after LTT dropped them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Russ did use it. Cool. All right. I did not open it, so I'm always wondering if there's like some interesting little Easter egg, but, you know, now better than never. Let's get this thing. Oh, I have no idea how to even open this. It looks like it might come out from this side. You know what? Let's move the keyboard out of the way because we're probably not going to need that. Oh, it's about 20 to 30 hours on it. Okay, so it's not a lemon, probably. You know, me and lemons have a thing these days, okay? You know, it's just a thing. Russ using the duct tape. That's right. That's how you know it's not going to come apart in shipping. Let's see. Open top. Okay, it's open from the... Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. All right, so we'll give you guys a bit of top down too. Who else we got here hanging out? 3D Medic Vince is here, says hello. XOSA says, are your printers sentient? They might be. Although I keep them off the internet, so only when they can connect and get the latest download of HAL 9000. Oh, that's just a good sound. Cutting duct tape with a knife is always so good. Worst Peter's here hanging out. How's everybody doing? Who else we got? Joseph Griner's here. The other top. Is it the other top? Amber B is here. Hello, Amber B. Amber is off doing important Amber things today. I assume it like folds open. I don't know, man. Where I see duct tape, I'm just cutting, and we're gonna see what happens. Come on, open up. Man, Russ, you went hard in the paint on this tape. Remind me, I need to get packing tips from you. This is whatever tape you're using is good tape. This feels like maybe Gorilla Tape. Let's see what else we got. Don't put it in your hair, right? Oh no, that's Gorilla Glue. Don't put Gorilla Glue in your hair. Oh, let's see. Got some tabs here. There's one tab there. And another tab there. Then, yeah. Okay. All right. It opens the way I was expecting. All right. Probably don't put Gorilla Tape in your hair either. Yeah, that's true. Don't put... Just don't put non-hair things in your hair. Unless that's your thing. You know, I'm not here to kink shame. That's something that we pride ourselves with. Got closed cell foam. Even gave me a power cord. What a guy. Dang. Okay. All right. Anker. This is a solid piece of aluminum. Guys, solid aluminium. We've got toolkit, quick start guide, which in my world, we yeet these off into a random corner of the universe, but fine. We've got a bag full of goodies. So I was looking at the Kickstarter for Anker, and I'm like, this hot end looks very similar to the bamboo hot end. And then now that I see it, it is like not even remotely close. It is so much bigger than the bamboo hot end. This is not polystyrene. Yeah, John Stern says, yay, no polystyrene. I hate polystyrene. I also hate polystyrene. Ronnie says, solid aluminum. They want you to bash in someone's head. Hey, it's Florida, man. All right? It's Florida. We don't judge what people do in their free time out here. Okay. Oh, got a little filament stuck in there. I do have filament out here, right? I do. Go figure. I do. Got a build plate. 235 square. Double-sided textured. Nice. Nice. Have the unit. How chonky are you? Oh. Actually, okay. Well, huh. Not as chonky as I was expecting. This is a lot lighter. At least that bit. I'm told the platen of it is quite heavy. Oh! There's another build plate. Huh. Well, thank you for the spare build plate. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. That is milled. Check that out. Those are milled. No kidding. Huh. Lion says the top view is being blocked by the chat window. I don't have control over that. The top view has never changed. It's always been in this location. Okay. It's got a bit of the stank to it. I don't know what the smell is, but it is an injection molding plastic smell. Those of you that work in injection molding, you'll know the smell. It's an injection molding smell. All right. I think that's it. That does appear to be all of it. Okay. It is closed cell foam from what I can tell, which is good. Unit's packed well. It survived its cross-country journey. With UPS at the helm, which, you know, you guys know can be a bit of a hit or miss. Oh, sorry, hit you guys. Perfect. All right. Back to the main. Let's get the pieces on the table here. We've got the main basal platen. We've got the upright. Oh, no. Grant, get the instructions. Just get the instructions before you get eaten alive by the chat. Just get the dang instructions, kid. We got, got a fair bit of screws here. What kind of project mat is that? This is literally just a cutting mat. It's a, what is it, 24 by 36 cutting mat. It does not stick well to the table. Oh, we got a whole thing of nozzles. Nice. We've got just a gaggle of screws and a spare hot end. See what we got in our toolkit. I did not bring other tools out here that aren't already out here, so that might be a little interesting. Hello? There we go. Oh! This is actually a decent little toolkit. It's got a, basically a bit driver in it, spare nozzle, some cutters, spare PTFE, and the cutest little wrench. It's so adorable. That is in polystyrene, but take the good with the bad, right? Okay. Magnet's pretty good. All right, let's look at this quick start guide and see what we can figure out, because... Ah! No kidding. Okay. There is a cover on the bottom, right here. We just do 2 little clips. Okay, Anker. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I can pick up what you're putting down. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, let's get it together. This is an interesting one because I guess you kind of have to do this upside down. Yeah, it's got to be upside down. Cerna says making lunch, so this comment's a bit late. But what's wrong with polystyrene? No need to hate. Now, expanded polystyrene is something deserving of hate. Okay, well, Styrene-based plastics in general, I just don't like, because they kind of suck to work with. Polystyrene is just rough because it doesn't ever biodegrade. But the benefit of polystyrene is that it is 100% reusable. I am going to be smart and just tie my hair back at this point, because that's just, yeah, that's going to be a thing. We're going to need this, so let's just do this. Fabric cutting mat from the hobby store. I think this was from Amazon or Sam's Club. But Mad Cat says his breakfast burrito puked all over his plate. Well, dude, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's too late in the day for a breakfast burrito. That's your problem. They got a lot of injection molded parts. Here, let's take a look at this hot end and the cooling system up close real quick. Enhance. So yeah, that cooling system's actually pretty nice. I quite like that. Everything is just basically dovetailed together. Silicone sock on it, can't hate it. I was not expecting V-wheels. The unit has V-wheels. I'll bring you guys out a little bit. I was not expecting V-wheels. The unit does have V-wheels. I was not expecting V-wheels. I was expecting linear rails. So, a little weird, but oh well. You guys are also not... Oh no. Oh, I've screwed the whole pooch up. Uh-oh. Bear with me. Pretty sure I might have just killed that top-down camera. Give me a second. Did I kill it? I didn't kill it! Alright. Backup recordings regularly. Nobody cares. Sorry, welcome to doing things live. Sometimes your cameras get mad at you. I now have a second one of these generic capture cards that have died. So that'll be fun. Did I open the battery door again by accident? No, the SD card door is closed, good sir. It is closed. Tina's Burritos. Nice. Mr. Emendon says, will you be running this printer for a while to give a review of it? Probably, yeah. It would make sense for us to... Ooh, everything is USB-C. Nice. But yeah, you know, it would make sense for us to do a review of it, so probably. I don't know how that works for paid promotion. So, from an FTC guideline system, I have to disclose any time that we're provided a product, which, I mean, we did. But I don't know how this works when it's a donation from a fan versus, like, a company giving us a printer. So, I assume it's not very different, but just one of those, things that leaves you wondering sometimes. Woo! She makes the noise. This whole thing is actually running on V-wheels, isn't it? Yeah. Every axis of this printer is running on V-wheels. Okay. This is probably not the exact right way to do it, but you know what? We're here for it, so whatever. We're just gonna send it. I presume it's these big screws doing big screw things. Once again, shout out to Russ, the gentleman who made all of this possible. Thank you, sir, for your support of the channel and your support of what we do here. It's greatly appreciated. This is probably not the right way to do it, but you know what? As long as you don't smash the electronics, it shouldn't really be a problem. I'm going to get the first couple ones in here, and then we'll put it on its side to finish it up. Kasab says, hey, Grant, looks like you're having a good morning. Yeah, that was an interesting morning. You know what I was doing earlier this morning because I sent you a text message. Speaking of things that I was doing in the morning, in the next couple of weeks, we have some cool guests coming on. And I think you guys will enjoy them. We talked about it a while back of getting the 3D Printing General on as a guest for the podcast, and that has occurred. And we have Dan Brunemer from B-Jetting coming on as well right after A-Mug to be talking all about binder jetting and metal 3D printing, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, Ronnie said the gantry should lie down on the foam, then you can press the bottom on it. Well, you know, I got two screws in it, so it's fine. I will take care of the rest of them real quick. Give me just a second. The thing I do like so far is that it is actively... So, like, all the cables get screwed down, which is not something that I'm used to seeing in the world, right? A lot of times, the cables don't get screwed down. I didn't know what I was going to feel about this tool, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Tony D, member for 1 month. How you doing, Tony D? John Sir saying, why is the left side of the image so blurry? Like over here? No, that's the right side. This would be the left side. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Ronnie says, fairly simple build, unlike some of the other easy builds. Yeah. You know, I worry about that, right? Especially for newbies. This is one of those, on my right here. Is it blurry? Doesn't look blurry to me. Could be a YouTube thing. We are running a fisheye on the main camera, so it can capture the entire image, so... Oh, both sides get blurry? It doesn't look blurry to me. Weird. That's got to be a YouTube compression thing. Sorry. Not much I can do about it. Minor blur, could be fisheye. Yeah. I don't know, guys. We're literally streaming from my garage, okay? Like, you know. Not like I'm gonna huck my feet on the table and give you guys feet pics in the middle of the stream or something. Come on. We saved that for the Discord! Zerno says, just back up a couple of feet. Won't be noticeable. I don't have a couple of feet to back up. I am less than an arm's distance from the wall behind me. Super Kara says it's a bit blurry on their big TV. Well, it's probably because we're only streaming 1080p. 60 FPS, though. Can't hate that. Starts right at the edge of the tan steampunk looking. It's an old voltage tester. That's all that it is. Nothing special. Only your aunt's feet pics. Yep. Welcome to the degenerates of our Discord. And the awesome people that also hang out there. Hell, they're all basically mods at this point. Alrighty, from there we get stepper motors plugged in. I really like how this is all USB-C. I know it's obviously not following the USB-C protocol, because if it was, it wouldn't actually be USB-C. But it's pretty cool. And crazy to me that it is not only just a cable, but it is also... I wonder if I can get... the webcam will help bring you guys over here. Let's find out. Nope, that webcam's not having a good day. Can you plug your phone in? What's wrong with my phone? Nothing really wrong with my phone. Let's see if I can get this to work. Give me just a second. Webcam? No. That image you see from the webcam is from earlier. There we go. Much better. All right. Now you guys can kind of see what I'm doing back here. Assuming it doesn't fall over and break. Fotis Mint's here. Hey, Fotis. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully your day's going well. And you've stayed off of the Twitter drama that I've been watching unfold. As ever hilarious as it might be. OMG Frankie asks if I've tried the V400. No, I haven't. And I will not be buying one. If FL Sun would like to send one over for review, they're more than welcome to do so. However, not buying one. They are way too expensive. Although my new bamboo should be here. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but UPS updated and then said Tuesday. So. Fotis says they can have their drama. John Sturgis wants to ask about Fotis' name. I believe it was because that's what his parents named him. I'm fairly certain that is his real name. But Fotis is Greek. Fotis also awesome. Oh, Tony. You know, I love that sometimes people look... So, Tony... We have a couple of resident... Oh, that's a fun problem to have. Hey, don't drop screws in this printer, because you'll lose them pretty much instantly. Pretty much instantly. Oh, his last name is Mentas. I did not know that. I thought it was Mint. Now I know. Now I know your secrets! Pierre H with the $4.99 super chat asked, did I pass their suggestion along in regards to texture plate and flow calibration with the X1 carbon? I did. But I don't think that has anything to do with Joel's problem. I think Joel's so they're referencing the Print Fix Friday video with Joel telling in it. Where Joel had his Hydra AMS part just come off the build plate. I don't believe that is anything to do with the flow calibration, because it looked like, excuse me, it looked like that first layer was still in good shape. So, yeah. And this is an AnkerMake M5. You a shill, Grant? No, Fotis. This was actually donated by a awesome fan and Patreon member, Russ, who does not have time for it in his current part of his life. So he said he'd rather see us give it the old Florida man treatment and see how it works. Prusa fanboy. That's right. That's right. Prusa fanboy. Oh, I think Fotis might be... No one banned Fotis. He's a good guy. I like him. He gives good hugs. 100%. Recommended heavily. Minty fresh, if you will. All right, that appears to be all the screws on that side. So, all right, let's look at setting this thing back up. Yeah, leave Fotis alone. Fotis is like Britney. Leave Fotis alone. But on Sounds asks if I've heard any rumors about the Mars 4. I have not. I don't know anything that's coming out of Elegoo. I am not cool enough to be on Elegoo's radar. We got some little schmoo in here. Because this printer was used for about 20 to 30 hours or so. And then Russ has some much more important things that he is enjoying in his life, and I'm totally down for that. Oh, you are a patron of Fotis. Well, that's good. If you guys don't follow Fotis Mint, I mean, first off, what the hell are you doing? But second off, what the hell are you doing? Fotis makes great stuff. I don't... So Fotis is going to go to Smurf. I'm trying to go. We'll see. I don't know if that's going to happen. But Worst Peter asks, does it have a Kensington lock? I don't see a Kensington lock, but it would be absolutely hilarious if it did. Oh. You know, the build quality of this, not bad. It's thick. There's some... Oh, that's what this is. Oh, I see. It's for the spool holder that I'm not going to use. Is that how they really... Oh, it probably wants you to put the spool like this. Yeah, I'm not going to use this. Ah, yes, get out the trusty Prusa spool holder. Shill! Shill! Prusa, shill! Shame the shill! I'm not a shill. I wish I was. Alright. It's a thick... Look at how thick this quick start guide is. Like, seriously. Oh, it's in a lot of languages. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Let's see. Did I get everything right? Yep, I did. Cool. Tools? I'm gonna give it a solid 8.6 out of 10. Tools work. I don't mind this, but it feels a little lightweight. This little Allen key that's also a nut driver. Not bad. It feels a little lightweight, though. I didn't realize this thing was going to be this easy to set up. This might be a short stream. All right. Let's get it plugged in. And... where's my power? There it is. And booted! Let's find out. Oh, she gets a little noisy. A little noisy. Oh, that fan's loud. I can't see anything, so this will be kind of interesting. Fotis says, gotta work. I will lurk. See you, Fotis. You gonna be at... Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. Will you be at Rocky Mountain Rep Rap? I think I'm gonna be there. Trying to get to Smurf in the UK, because that'd be a really cool place to shave my head, because then we can like donate the money right there. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. So what do Florida men drink? Bourbon. I don't really drink, so I'm kind of weird like that, but water's pretty good. Water's pretty good. Joel Driver says, so far the V-Wheel's the only negative. Yeah, I'm looking at V-Wheels on X, Y, and Z. Yeah, V-Wheels everywhere. On the plus side, the V-Wheels will make it... This is like my dilemma with V-Wheels, right? I don't like them because they need servicing relatively often, but I love them because they're dead silent. There's almost no noise to them. So, it's like a double-edged sword with V-Wheels. I gotta turn this thing to face me, because otherwise I can't really do anything on it. It's not like a regular printer where I can just, you know, adjust the touchscreen. So, instead, you guys get to be on your webcam view. Oh, let's see what we got. I'm thinking top-down with webcam might be a good one. Main with webcam? Maybe. Maybe. The screen looks pretty good. So we're gonna go and go to preheat. Oh, no. First off, we're gonna see how we can turn that off. How do we... Custom? It's... Oh, cool. We can turn the RGB light on and off. There. Oh, God. Thank all things holy. I can turn off the noises that it makes. So we can see firmware is the v2.0.6. It is not on my network, so we're not going to be able to check for updates. And I'm not going to put it on the network until you know, well after we're done. If I ever do. Let's see. You are probably supposed to have a... You know, I didn't even think about this. How do I load files onto it? Because I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have the SD thing. Whatever it's called. Fotis with the 20 bucks says, gotta support fellow Prusa fanboys. Hey, I'm down. Appreciate it. Definitely a garage. Look, this... Okay, all right, here. That window is like that so that it doesn't get too hot. And then you have the rest of the set. Okay, that's... And look, that's you guys there. Right? Like, that's... It's a garage. Work with me. Right? Like, you gotta work with what you got. I don't know. What were... Because I guess it takes USB-C. My God, what's going on back there, Photo says. It's just a window with tinfoil on it, okay? It's just a window with tinfoil on it. It's insulation. Leave me alone. Stop adding me. Yeah, so I will need to get a... Let me see in the manual. I wonder... Photo says he thinks he saw Velocity. Oh, there's a T-Rex over there. That's a big T-Rex. I mean, so yeah, you did see something. Grant doesn't want those 5G signals going to Ray. No, I don't want the sunlight coming in here and heating up my whole damn garage. Because there is no insulation here. There's no insulation in the attic. So it gets really, really hot. And this is... OMG Frankie says that's a thick manual. It is very thick. Kasab says used to be his weed house. Pay no attention. No, thankfully it wasn't that. I am trying to see about... Alright, it doesn't tell you. So, no big deal. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into control. We're going to go to auto level. Start auto level. Ooh, it's got the fancy RGB colors. So there we go. It's going to warm everything up as expected. Yeah, I don't get 5G at my house, regardless of indoors or outdoors. XOSA says new STL model of Grant riding a Velociraptor incoming. Beautiful. Photo says, gotta admit, this printer looks nice. I would like one. Yeah, like from the outside, this thing is really pretty. Similar, so this is like my thing with the Bamboo. It's really pretty, but that's as far as it goes for me. This thing is really pretty, and it's based upon a known system. Unfortunately, that known system is Creality. But with how crazy this thing is with its input shaping, I presume this thing is going to move fast. Real fast. I know you couldn't care less about the Bamboo. Russ says, I had to print from the slicer over the net. Got it. Yeah, it's got a USB-C port on the top here. It's got a little USB-C port right there. So I have a feeling that's where we could do it. I've got USB-C to USB-A ports, so I will probably utilize those. I don't think they're... Yeah, it's with my RevoPoint Mini, so it'll be there. Seriously, I feel like it's just got pointless metal covering up V-wheels. Yeah, but you know, she thick. So... Kasap asks if it is direct drive. No. Well, I don't think that it is. It might be. It is. Yeah, it's got a reverse Bowden back here. Yeah, so the filament would be right here. Let's see if I can unload it. Yep. Yep. It is direct drive. And we know that. I don't know if that... Yeah, no, that camera's not going to pick it up at all. We know that because we can see how thin the actual area that the teeth are gripping it are. Fotis says, okay, gotta go. Maybe I'll come back later if you're here in 2 to 3 hours. I don't think we will be. This thing is going way faster than I expected, so bonus nachos. Also, for those that are curious, the shelving that's back there, so for you guys, it's back there. I built that myself. That was back when wood was still affordable. But see you later, Fotis. See you later, Fotis. Ksop says, if the metal is covering the V-wheels, how do you service them? That's a great point. I don't know the answer to that. Tony D with 25 bucks. So you can buy more tinfoil. Ooh, should I wear it as a hat, though? That's the question. That's the question. Should I wear the tinfoil as a hat? You guys are great. Here. Let me go to the top down. I think it might make more sense. There you go. And see, you guys are right there, see? Mad Cat says, wear the tinfoil hat only when doing bamboo videos. We could probably track it in post, but Andrew would probably kill me. So. Kazop says, the shelves were built back when Grant had a good back. That is correct. Those shelves have got to be 4 or 5 years old. It's been a bit. Super Caro says, put the tinfoil hat on the AnkerMake so it can't talk to Anker. I assume its Wi-Fi stuff is built into the little dingus here, but I'm not certain. 49-point auto leveling, can't hate that. How are you doing your leveling? Okay, it's a physical booper. So, it is physically using the nozzle to touch the print bed. And it's got a load cell in it somewhere. So, that's how it's doing it. Very cool. Sinner says, skip the tinfoil hat, print a full-size helmet with some proto-pasta embedded with metal. Man, I don't think you all know how that'd be really expensive. Hilarious, but a lot of money for a joke. John Stern says, load cells are nice if properly thermal compensated. That's fair. Although I would hope this thing is probably high up enough that it's not that big of a deal. So I don't know if I'd worry about it too much. Benny Brady says, given the number of empty containers sitting in Chinese ports, it may never go back. I don't... Oh! Ben is asking, did I get my bamboo printer? No, it is in California currently, so we're expecting it to be sometime early to mid next week. So if all goes well, maybe a stream next Saturday unboxing it. We will see. Yeah, and if this one has problems, I'm just gonna say I'm done with bamboo, and I will wait till they get their act together. Because there's promise. There's just a lot of things that I'm eyeing right now as potential problem zones. Although I would love to get myself an empty container. I think that'd be a fun project. A lot of work, but a fun project to build out an empty container into a new part of the business. That'd be fun. Derivative says unboxing 2 electric bamboo. We're gonna do bamboo unboxing 2 electric bamboo glue, I believe is gonna be the name of that stream. Square Peg asks, what happened to the bamboo printer, 3D Musketeers? It is back with bamboo. It is their problem, and they are going to be sending me a new one. Zerno's got a basketball game to attend. Gross. You have a social life. Have fun, Zerno. Geek Toba says, hey, Grant, what's the best way to send you money without the fees to help you get to more events? PayPal, I guess. PayPal or Zelle, I guess would probably be the best way. I guess I can post links to that if you guys want. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, here. I'll put... I mean, if you guys really want to, I will put the company PayPal account. There we go. Is that good? Yeah. There you go. That's the company PayPal. So, you guys want to send money to it, you're welcome to. Matt says, make sure you line the shipping container with tinfoil. If we do it, we would be insulating it, mini split and all that kind of thing. So, yeah. Is the bed PEI? It does appear to be PEI. So I've got a spare plate here. It is a PEI flex plate, as you would expect. Hey, we got 69 viewers. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Where's Peter says, can you post the password as well? Yes, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the password. Surfalex 2000 says, we're still waiting on the XL with 5 tool heads. I ordered it the day of release. What printer to print multi-material print would you consider to buy instead of the Prusa XL? Price at $3,500. Nothing. Nothing. Because you're not going to have a good experience with basically anything else. Tool changing is a completely different animal than multi-material. All right, let me go back to me so we can talk about this real quick. Because like this is something that I want to talk about. All right, I know the XL is like stupid delayed. I hate it as much as anybody else. Also, hey, Mr. M and Don, $5 got the keep it up. Am I pear shaped? I am basically the same color as that pear that you put in there. I like food. Don't at me. Tool changing, and then systems like the AMS that purge. Those are completely different animals. With a tool changer, you end up with a printer that is able to have multiple materials, one in each nozzle. So when you go to switch between materials, right? So when you're, going from, let's say, PLA to PETG or whatever it might be, different colors, you're not purging a ton of material because they're loaded in individual hot ends. As far as multi-material, 5 head, there's nothing. There's literally nothing that I'm aware of that fits in that category. And I hate that. I would love to have more competition out there as far as tool changers. E3D has one, but it is complicated. Kasap says everyone needs to drop ship Grant 1 pound of tinfoil. Well, Kasap, you're like the only person in this chat that actually has my home address. Dan Brunemer says that's the same as my luggage. That's right. Same as my luggage combination, too. Yes, a good Spaceballs joke. Everyone loves a good Spaceball joke. But yeah, there's not a lot of options out there for FDM tool changers in that price point. There just isn't. Because this whole market of above $2,500 to $10,000 is a relatively stagnant market that hasn't seen a lot of change in it, right? Ultimaker brings out a new printer every now and then, but it's 3mm or 2.85mm, so it's all but ignored, for most people. But it's crazy, right? I would much prefer to wait and get a proper working tool changer than try to work on one on my own. With that being said, Mihai Designs, that is Mars Gizmo's brother, Adrian's brother, Mihai, is working on, I believe it's a 15-head tool changer, which is objectively cool, but it is much more complicated than that. So, yeah. Thing. Yeah, 5-head, Square Peg says. Diano says, you could even use different diameter nozzles if the slicer supports it. Yes, and it should. So there's a huge benefit there if you wanted to do like your support in 0.6, your part in 0.4, and your infill at 0.6. So you have 2 heads with the same material, one with a 0.4, one with a 0.6, and then a dissimilar material in a 0.6. You would incredibly increase your print speeds. So there's a lot of benefit there. A lot of benefit. Matt says, don't forget to hit that like button. That's right. And if you do want to support the efforts that we do here, Patreon, YouTube channel members, of course, open to those that want to contribute. And again, thanks to Russ for sponsoring this stream. Russ sent us this printer, this $800 printer. So thank you, Russ, for making that happen, my dude. You are the real MVP. You're a good man, Russ. I've met you in person. I've shaken your hand, and I've 3D scanned you. You, sir, are an awesome individual. Duff says, I need an Amazon wish list so you guys can send tinfoil. I mean, we could do that. Do we do that? Are we going to be that petty? It's not like I reached out to Joe Prussia this morning saying that we need Prussia socks. It's not like I did that. Why would I ever do that? Then Matt Cat says, nah, Grant, shop address is on public blast because Florida. You're not wrong. That's true. Yeah. Everybody, thank Russ in the chat, because without Russ, this would not be a stream. We wouldn't be doing this at all, because I wouldn't have this printer. All right, so our leveling is done. What else we got? Joel Driver says, E3 tool changer is a bit of a project, but I think you could get it reliable with some effort. I know some people that do have them, and I don't know if I would ever call them reliable. So, yeah. And if you guys do want to use PayPal, I do have a link for a $10 a month recurring PayPal thing, which will get you into the Discord. So if you want to come hang out with us in the Discord, it is a lot of fun. And most of the mods that are here hanging out are also Discord members. So thank you all for being awesome. We do have a lot of fun. We were hanging out last night. A couple people were playing that forest game. What the hell is it called? Something about the forest. And we were just hanging out, chilling. Just literally, there's nothing to it. We're just in there hanging out. I was cooling down before bed. Other things to note, I'm looking at the inside of this machine. It's trapezoidal lead screw. Can I pull the top cap off? I can't. Sons of the Forest. That's it. SJC says Sons of the Forest. Yeah, it was Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest. Joseph Grinder says, I spent the last 3 months getting 2 tool heads tweaked and tuned. Did multiply that by 3, 4, or 5? No thanks. Yeah. 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 And even further, you also get to see the actual responses we want to send people when they leave rude comments. And you all get to know about those rude comments before I put them up on Twitter, which is just funny. Homing the printer. It does sensorless homing, it appears. I am going to just wipe down the bed real quick. I don't have any alcohol. Oh, I do have alcohol, but I don't have any paper towels. So this is what we're going to use. Don't you do that to me, printer. All right, fine. And yes, Tony D says my type of comments. Greg Pfeiffer is here saying, I have arrived. Sadly, I messed up the nice 69 people watching. Sorry to disrupt the glorious milestone. It's okay. Someone's got to do it. And if it's going to be anybody, I'm fine with it being you, Greg. Greg is another one of the awesome people that hang out in the Discord. Touchscreen, not great. Anker, I would question your guys' ability to make a decent touchscreen. You should know how to do this by now. Just wiping down the bed. These are like the disinfectant wipes. Shouldn't be too crazy. Not going to worry about it too much. You can go back down there to live another day. Gregory Pfeiffer says Discord is wild. Strongly recommend joining it via the $10 Patreon tier. I do as well. It is a lot of fun. We do like the Discord. Squarepeg says, hey, 3D Musketeers, do wet wipes work just as good as alcohol? It depends on your bed surface. Your mileage may vary. If you're going to do something with a different type of material that you're not used to, you know, obviously be careful about it. As Mr. M. Don says, wet wipes of other stuff. I know these wet wipes are totally fine to use on printers, so I often use them to clean off the Prussias that are out here. All right. Since it is the normal material that we use when we test printers, we're going to grab this random eSun matte PLA that I have laying around. She's a thick printer, man. Let me tell you. Thick. All right. Whoop. I lost one of the bolts to this Prusa spool holder, so it is a little janky, but it gets the job done. All right. Feed it in the tube. Yeah, okay, so it is absolutely a direct drive like we suspected, which makes sense. For a printer going this speed, you kind of want it to be direct drive. Get it into the hot end. Hello? Maybe not. Andrew Rogers reminds me of the Snapmaker machine. I said that earlier! It looks just like a freaking Snapmaker. It really does. Alright, so we're going to heat up the nozzle here. Right? Are we going to... Okay, there we go. Now we're heating up the nozzle. Ronnie says, eSun PLA Plus, nice. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Gregory Pfeiffer says, the pet channel is the best, by far my favorite channel. Yeah, you get lots of cat pictures in there. Lots of cat pictures. Oh, we got $5 from Derivative saying, are all matte PLAs more brittle or just the Polyterra? Polyterra is technically not more brittle. It's actually more ductile. Polyterra is weaker in the interlayer bonding, which is what we care about when we're printing in material like that. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to start asking this in videos, but I would love to know what you guys want us to make videos on. I love making random videos, but I would like to start doing things that you guys also want to see. So if there are any particular video topics that you want me to cover, please let me know in those comments, in the chat, whatever it might be. Because one, that actually helps me think of video topics. What the heck is going on? It's making noise, but I don't know where it's making noise from. Oh, okay. That noise is the extruder. I wonder... So it's not cut at exactly a 45. It does say to do that in the manual, so it wasn't grabbing it. So let me cut it to a 45 and see if that works. A video all about Victoria would be great, but also not on topic. Yeah. The video that we were supposed to do, that I've been struggling with, is scan to CAD. It is really difficult. Like, really difficult. So I have been struggling on that one. So that video is not coming out tomorrow. So I film videos on the weekends to go out on Wednesday. So I can tell you that video is not coming out on Wednesday because it's not done. But would definitely be interested to see what you guys want to see. There it goes. Okay. All right. Grab the filament. Cool. There we go. Supercar says a video all about Victoria would be great, but also not in topic. We are going to do a 3D printer professional reacts video where we look at 3D printing in media, video games, and all that. And we compare it, because I've actually had pieces that we've made end up in major motion pictures. So we did the Masters for Age of Ultron. But if you ever saw the show Pure Genius, it did not last very long, about a season and a half. We did all the 3D printing on that show as well. So that was a thing. So also, mods, any good ideas we see in here, put them into the ideas Discord. Let's see. Mr. M. Don says, does the cat actually stay still long enough to scan? No. No, she does not. SquarePeg says, hey, 3D Musketeers, I am looking to get a Mars 2 non-pro version. I can get it for $100 free shipping. Should I go for it? I don't know if the Mars 2 is a mono. If it's not a mono, no, don't go for it. If it is a mono, probably. I mean, it's a $100 resin printer. Very little that you can get wrong there. Supercare says, maybe you can scan her when she's sleeping in her bed. So a lot of scanners that we have are not going to pick up the hair very well, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. It's Dart says, why don't more people print with PETG? It's not much, if any, more expensive. It is a much more difficult material to print with, and it's less available, right? I was going to say, Chris Catlett would be the one to answer the resin question. He's in there asking about it. So, awesome. Mr. M. Don says, what I would like to see would be better for LTT to produce, as it's kind of not on topic. Okay. Mad Cat says, question in chat for me. What are you talking about? What question in chat? Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Mad Cat, what did I miss? Oh, I already answered it. Okay. Cool. Cool. Derivative says, IMO Small Soldiers had the best 3D printer reference of any movie ever. It's also the first time a 3D printer was ever seen in a piece of media. And to this day, they still deny it. And it is absolutely a 3D Systems resin printer. So, just so stupid that they did that. They really should have just said, yeah, no, it's totally 3D printed. If you guys do want to see a movie that utilizes a ton of 3D printing, Paranorman, The Box Trolls, Kubo and the Two Strings, anything from Leica in the past 7 or 8 years has been fully stop-motion animated via 3D printing, which is objectively cool. John Stern says, what color of Prussman PETG should I get with the coupon I got with Prusa meters? Ooh, that's a good one. I love the Mystic Green. But you know, I don't really want to move away from the chat to look. But I do like Mystic Green. But Prussian, God, I have so many different colors of Prussian. It is an amazing filament, but I always feel bad using it because it's very expensive. Diana says, I print PET #1 from bottles, and it's better than PETG. Not as practical, though. Yep, that's fair. More backfill on that statement. I'd like to see the process to create the videos after you capture everything. Oh, that's just Andrew. Literally what we do after we film the videos, we have an editing PC because my internet here is only 20 megabits up. The average video that we film is about 180 to 200 gigabytes. And that would take so long to upload, it doesn't make sense. So we built an editing PC, which for those PC nerds out there is a i5 10400, so 6-core 12-thread, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, a GTX 1080 Ti. This one is an MSI variant, a dual fan variant. That computer has like 60 terabytes of hard drives in it, but only like 20 terabytes is usable because the rest of it is used as backups. Yeah, motherboard, power supply, RAM are all identical to my computer, the computer that I use. And so in the event that something happens, I can rip parts out of the editing PC and cannibalize it from my personal computer while we go ahead and get the new parts in. So that's a great way for us to have that little bit of flexibility. But we could definitely look into doing something like that. I don't see why not. It might be a little bit odd because it's... I don't know if I find it... Like, we don't have a dedicated area for writers because we don't have writers. We don't have a dedicated area for editors because Andrew just kind of edits wherever. He remotes in via Parsec. So he can be wherever he wants and edit. It's pretty cool, actually. Gregory Pfeiffer says, all stop motions are vastly 3D printed. It's true, a lot of them are. Supercar says, I don't understand the difficulty. It was blobby for me at first, but I find it less difficult than PLA. It can be. It all really depends. It really does all depend. Derivative says, if you ever have the chance to go see the Leica props, I highly recommend it. They came to my local museum, and it was awesome. We are technically Leica's certified backup full-color sandstone 3D printer, so I don't have to go see their props because I've made them. We've worked with Leica in the past. It was a lot of fun. Kassav says, I'd be willing to send a Conair man, even cut cordless rotary hair clipper for you to review. No, we're going to shave it for charity. Damn it. We're going to shave it for charity. We're doing it for the freaking children. Amber says one of the green colors. That is absolutely on brand. Amber loves the greens. Mystic Green's a great color. Their Opal Green is another great color. Viva La Bronze is supposed to be nice, but I don't have any of it. Let's see. I'm like behind in the chat. I'm trying to catch up. Johnson got Prusa meters from winning a competition. That's pretty dope. Gotta love that. ASA. I got some ASA parts that we need to print for a client. That one's going to be fun. Person reached out to us from YouTube that needed some ASA parts made, and for $55, I'm going to get them out to him. That'd be fun. Kassav says, are you trying to say the Grant rants aren't scripted? Unfortunately, I am. Ronnie says, we're using Intel NUCs for the 3D printing. All identical, and all settings and files are in the cloud. The PC out here is an HP Elite Desk. It's a 7700, 32 gigs of RAM. It's simple for out here. And I have a 32-inch Vizio television that has two 140mm PC fans on the back of it because it overheats otherwise. But that's my monitor for out here. So it doesn't have to be, you know, crazy. T1 is nice too. Ocean Blue, that's nice. You did the fish tiles. Oh, Johnson did the fish tiles. Yeah. Pistachio Green looks nice. Yep. Superflex. Oh, Surf Alex. Surf Alex 2000 says, which configuration of the XL with accessories are you going to order? The answer is yes. I'm just going to, whatever going to 11 on things that I can do, I'm going to order it that way. Quick, spam the channel so we can't keep up. I love how the mods are the ones being the problem, the problem solvers. Ronnie says TV is a monitor, can heat up AF though. Yeah, it can. This TV was a known problem child. It always had overheating issues, and when it was inside, it was no big deal. When it's outside in the Florida heat, it is a problem. So, yeah. Yes, the mods are the DGen network. That's true. Y'all are fun people. It's also really weird because, okay, so the mount is loose, so the TV is kind of angled down. So, anyways, I'm gonna go print something since we've been talking a lot and haven't been printing shit. So, let's print. We're gonna print from local. We have an AnkerMake. Oh, we have a bunch of AnkerMake models. Oh man! All right, hey, we got options. Here, you guys can help me choose. Let's do top down with webcam. Webcam. All right. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read this. We got Cake Pen, Autodesk Kickstarter, Shark Car, Christmas Ice, Christmas, mobile phone, model shovel, storage tray, Benchy. I mean, obviously the Benchy's got to be the... Yeah, it's got to be the Benchy. Benchy's going to be the first one. 41 minutes. That's not that fast. It's not that fast. Whatever. We're going to send it and see what happens. Here, you guys get to be there. You get to see, there's an Elegoo Saturn sitting over there. Prusa Mini. Bunch of random stuff. Ksop says, so, who here likes Spam and which flavor is best? I don't know. I'm on the fence about Spam. It's not bad, but I think there's better out there. Oh, it starts at 24 minutes till the Relativity 3D printed rocket launches if it doesn't get delayed again. Oh. Well, shit. We might have to take a look at that. That'd be fun. Because that's the fully 3D printed rocket, which is cool. So what happens now for 40 minutes? Can we play charades? Tony says, no, we're not going to play charades. Oh, God. Y'all. Every time. Y'all. Duff says that would have been a great prank. Preload a bunch of dong STLs before sending out a unit for review. That would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Russ did not do that, though. Russ is a good gentleman. Russ is a good guy. Build on South says I had to reboot. Did he break it? I have not broken it yet, but the night is still young. We're almost fully heated. Gets there relatively quick. She oozes a smidge, but this filament's also probably a little damp. I was normal before I joined this community. I blame you. I mean, okay, Tony, in our defense, you also really weren't great at resin printing either. We helped with that, so I feel like that's like a thing. I also am not very good at resin printing. It's all Chris Catlett and Death Grinder. They are the resin redeemers in our Discord. So they are the resin G's, if you will. Mr. M. and Don says, noob here. I'm so happy with Zyletech. I got some of the PLA green, and it worked out very nice for the vase printed roses to use as stems. I also like Zyletech. For a cheap filament, they're not bad. I wouldn't call them amazing, but they're not bad. Oh dear Lord, you are way too close. Like, way too close. My God. I thought this thing was going to be able to level itself, but no. No, Z offset apparently it needs to have some assistance for. Are we looking okay? Yeah, that's better. Okay. What are we doing? Are you literally letting me check the first layer? Analyzing base layer. Okay. Oh, because the camera's right here. It has to go up high enough so it can see it. Okay. It asks, Ronnie's asking, is it scratching? No. It might have scratched it a little bit, but it's a textured build plate. It kind of is what it is. So, Z offset is a positive 0.25 millimeters on this one. What else do we got? This thing is loud. Man, that fan is just chooching. Oh, there's the real Sam Prentice is here. He says, there he is. Look, everybody, look at the nerd. Yeah, hi, Sam. How you doing, buddy? Messing with this AnkerMake. It is really loud. I think my mic is gonna cancel a lot of that out, but it is. She's a little noisy. She's a little noisy. Sir Alex says, I work for a metal laser sinter company. Anything I should print for you? We should talk. Email me, youtube@3dmusketeers.com. I have some questions. Because if you're close enough, there's a local company that has been promising me to film, and they never book time. And I really want to film talking more about metal additive in front of machines and then show machines. There are some things that I would like printed, though, so let's talk. Email me. Mr. Emendon says, in the Discord, Grant and Zerno suggested some other filaments. I didn't write them down, but I still want to follow up on those. Discord is great. The suggestions can be very helpful. Filaments, I mean, dude, I love printed solid Jesse PLA. Like, that's just an all-around cheap, affordable, quality, consistent, and locally produced in America filament by the illustrious Dr. Andolph, or as some of you know him, David Randolph of Printed Solid. Now a subsidiary of Prusa, so I guess as a unofficial Prusa sock puppet, I should tell you to buy from nobody other than Prusa. But go buy from whoever the hell you want. I don't care. I would recommend being cautious of some of the companies that are like, this seems really cheap. Because if it is that cheap, there might be a problem with it, right? Like, again, if it's too good to be true, a lot of times it is. So just be careful with that. Real Sam Prentice says, I don't have any love for that one, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Sam, I found out that individual might be going to the Rocky Mountain Rep Fest. I don't know if you're going to make it across the pond, but if you do, buddy, we should get Prusa socks together for it so we can interview him with a sock puppet. I think it'd be funny. Because, you know, I'm a petty pain in the ass. Supercara says, the mic might cancel the noise, but the noise might cancel the printer. Something like that. Man Guy Dude says, the faster the printer, the worse the noise. Actually, the bulk of this noise right now is from the fan. The fan is really loud and piercing. The actual printer movement, again, it's V-wheels. It's, by nature, very quiet. No real issues with the V-wheels at all. It's just the rest of the printer is pretty loud. So, interesting. Ronnie says, Terran Run launching stream on the second monitor. Let me know if it is going to go up, because maybe we will... Oh, it's going to be such a bitch to watch, because I only have one monitor out here. Is it launching out of Florida? If it's launching out of Florida... Ooh, is there a way for me to do that? Is there a way... Because, like, I can just walk outside and see it if it's launching from Florida. I don't know where it's launching from. Surf Alex says, come to Munich, Germany. Then you will be close. You can even pick up your XL personally. It's not far going without a speed limit. That's what I'm about. Sam says, I'm not, but I'm going out to Murph at Earth. Hope to see you at least one. I don't know if I'm going to Murph. Earth is already, like, I've booked the hotels and all that, so Earth is happening. I want to go to this creator thing out in San Fran in July. I just don't think that's going to happen, though. Okay, Ronnie says it's launching of Complex 16 in Cape Canaveral. So, yeah, I probably can see it. How do I do it so you guys can see it too? I don't know how I can do it. I'm like over here like, how can I wirelessly bring a camera outside and still stream it other than having it click over to my cell phone? From where I'm at, it'll just look like an angry candle, basically. That's all. So I'm over in Tampa. I'm on the other side, the other coast of Florida, about 100 miles as the crow flies. Man Guy Dude says, noisy fan, maybe it's an easy fix with a Noctua. It is the part cooling fan that is noisy. I just think it's naturally noisy, so. And he says, I should totally go to Murph. I would love to, but if I want to get to the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Rap Festival out in the UK, I have to be a little more diligent with what I'm choosing to go to and what I'm not. And my preference would be to go to the UK over going to Goshen, Indiana. No offense to Goshen, Indiana, but I'd rather go to the UK. But we will be seeking out a sponsor to cover that trip. So hopefully we can make that happen, because we will be, assuming that all can happen, that is where I will shave my head. We will shave it live at the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Rap Festival. And we will do it live for charity, because F it. And yeah, of course, Sam is going to be at Smurf. You better damn well be at Smurf. Geek Toy Box says, Grant, if I'm flying solo to San Fran, I can get a 2-bedroom unless you want to cuddle on a king. Dom, buddy, we knew this answer was always going to be cuddle on a king. Like, why are you even asking me these things? You should know. You should know. Super Kara says, I am so jealous of you being able to see it from your house. It's literally, it's going to look like something about yay big in the sky with a little bit of fire coming out of the bottom of it. That's all that it's going to look like. If there's an easy way for me to switch over to my phone, I might, but I don't know if there is. I legitimately don't think there's an easy way for me to do it from my phone. But I would totally do it if we could. I just don't know if there's a way to do it. Like, switch over to my phone from this and then come back to this without it being a real pain in the keister. Let me see. So, I am grabbing my phone to see if I can stream directly. Oh god, Grant, your audio's on. Get rid of that. No, I'd have to RTMP stream it because that's how I have it set up. It's not going to be that easy. It's going to be such a pain. But yeah, it is. Oh, I can add my phone as a source in OBS. Are you kidding me? I can do that? No. I can? Well, alright, let's do it on the front only. Let's see if we can add my phone as a source. How the hell do you add a phone as a source? Now I'm curious. Alright, we got like 10 minutes to figure this out. So if we can figure this out, I will literally grab my phone, walk outside, and we'll see if we can see the rocket launch. Epoch Cam? What's that? Epoch Cam. That's an Elgato thing. I don't have Elgato. Dom says testing things live is the way to go. We wouldn't do it any other way in the tech industry, baby. Let's go. Let's go. There. You guys can still see the printer moving. Huh. Oh, Dominic said I saw the very first shuttle launch from Cocoa Beach. That's pretty cool. One of the latter shuttle launches, I went out to Cocoa Beach with my mom. That was a lot of fun. Up until a couple of years ago, I'd never been closer to a rocket launch, but a very good friend of mine uh, brought us on base for a Orion space capsule launch when their first test. It was a night launch. That was one of the coolest experiences of my life. Was just like being out there, you know, like a mile away from the damn thing. The ground was shaking. It was visceral. It was a really, really cool event. But now I got to figure out how I can stream from my phone to OBS. Because that would be cool. I don't want to watch a video. Oh, they really want to use OBS Ninja. Let's see. You don't have a plugin to add a phone. You don't have a plugin to add a phone cam as a source. I don't, because I have never wanted to do such a thing. I've got application audio capture, audio input, audio output, browser, color source, display capture, game capture, image slideshow, media source, scene, text, VLC, video capture device, Windows capture, and then group. So, just sent you a link in Discord to try. All right. I like this. Crowdsourcing it. I'm digging it. All right, what do I need? Live droid. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna try it, cause whatever. I got nothing. We got nothing to lose by trying. Oh, it's hashtag live droid. What a stupid name. It's not in the store anymore, Dom. That is no longer in the App Store. Huh. I don't see. I mean, I've got Droid Cam. Droid Cam's probably what we're looking for. So we'll use Droid Cam. Is camera what? Not like the mod would troll Grant. No, not like mods would troll Grant. No, you guys are all good Christian boys and girls. Okay, yep, Droid Cam plugin. Okay. Alright, I gotta download some stuff. Give me a second. Dev 47 apps. Download and install the Droid Cam clients. Benji's looking clean, by the way. I know everyone is like, oh yeah, let's you know. Let's see, while using the app. And we'll allow it to send me notifications for now. We're getting this shit installed. Agree to all the things. What could go wrong? Andrew Mayhall's here. One of the sticky boys. How's it going in the land of the gloop? How is it going in the land of gloop? All right, let me see. Droid Cam client. All right, I gotta give it my device IP. Yeah, all right. Start. Oh my god, that's so cool! It works! No shit! Oh, that is so cool. All right, we can do this. All right. We can definitely make this work. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll add it on here. Now, the thing is, I don't see it as... It's like, I don't know. It might be hard for you guys to see, but I do have it running on my phone. But I don't know now how to add it. Yes, I'm impressed by the little things, Chris. That's why... Never mind. T-minus 5 minutes. We only got 5 minutes. We gotta figure this out. All right, how do I add it into OBS? I don't know how to add it into OBS. I guess it's technically a I assume it's just adding a source, right? Probably a media source? No, not a media source. Yeah, no, we're doing this like we're doing this the hard way because I'm just gonna go outside and we'll see how it works. I'll have to hide the camera as I walk through my house, but let's see. Display capture? Sure. Yeah, we'll do this for now. It'll be a little janky, but that's okay. That's okay. Give me just a second. You guys are going to see the entire screen for just a second here. Okay. Okay. Good enough. Eh? Huh? Huh? Now I don't think we're gonna get any audio unless I yell through the window. Press plus. It's not up on my OBS. DroidCam OBS isn't there. This is dope though. I might have to restart OBS, which would be a bit of a problem, so there. I can just sit down there. I don't see... Unless there's an application capture. I know you guys can see it, but you won't be able to hear me when I'm outside. I've got a plan. It's really stupid, but I think we're going to do it. Yeah. I think we're going to do this. This is going to be so stupid, but we're going to try it. This is literally one of the dumbest things I've done in a very long time, but screw it. I'm here for it, and I guess you all are probably as well. I don't have a wireless mic that I can hook up to this that quickly. Big B69 is asking, what are we doing? We are going to go and watch the rocket launch from Terran Space because I'm in Florida and we can see it from my yard. 1 minute. All right, screw it. We're going outside. I'm going to make this nice and big. What am I doing? Just go... Oh, forget it. Yeah. Nice and big. It's going to be ugly. All right. I'm going to go run through the house. Gotta go. Bye. I'll be back. Save my space. Okay, you guys can probably hear me, but I can't see anything that you guys are doing. So, let's see. Hello? You guys can probably hear me better now. Here. You can probably hear me now. Ah. Those of you that have my cell phone, text me and let me know if it's been scrubbed or not. Alright, apparently it's on hold, I'm being told. By the way, you guys are... Oh, here. Actually, there are you guys. That's my view. That's what you get. And, because it's out. Phone involuntary, here we go. I love that there's like 4 people texting me. This is great. You guys are awesome. How does it look on the stream? What did you do? Oh, we found a way to hook up my cell phone to a live stream so we can look at an angry candle in the sky. It's a 3D printed rocket! It's so cool! Surprisingly good. Well, I'm only like 20 feet from the microphone, and I'm putting in that Latin gusto into it. Also, there is not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful. I am not listening to some of the text messages that are coming in. Oh, I'm gonna find out. I went too far. Oh. Oh no. Oh no! Crap, we got a problem! Yeah, the app disconnected. Give me a second. Alright, I can now walk through. The app disconnected. I'm back. Hold on. I'm trying. No, the app disconnected. Okay, crap. Go away. Clock's resuming at 60. I need to start it. I need to restart it. Screw it. We're just gonna redo it. We're gonna turn on drone cam again. Cancel. Stop it. Oh, well, that's just showing the entire port. Oh, well. Don't care. Failed! Shit! 60 seconds. Ah! I'm trying! I'm trying! Oh, this is gonna suck so much! It's fine. 1 minute's plenty of time. I'm not gonna see it till T plus 15 anyways. Come on. Come on. Crap! Front. Front. Oh no! I'm so sorry, everybody! We had it! We had it! We had it! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh no! Shit! It was working! It was freaking working! .168.50.169. Start. I can't do it! It's shut down! Oh! Woo! Doesn't matter. Can't connect anyways. Ah, balls. Ah. Ah. I tried. I tried so hard. It was working, and then my phone said, "How about no, loser?" Ah. Alright, well, now we have a little bit of time to figure it out. So I'm gonna try to figure this out. Because it would be pretty cool. Oh, it was because I wasn't ready. That's what it was. Obviously. Yeah. NASA was counting on me and I wasn't ready. Well, now my garage door is open. Engine's fired. I suspect they're done for the day. Well, I tried, gents and gals and everybody in between. Thank you to all of those that were literally blowing up my phone with text messages. Every single one of you are absolute units. Oh, the computer needs to be restarted to run a higher frame rate. I can walk outside and keep a solid enough connection to stream, Jonathan, because we were. You just weren't here for it. I just want to make sure I get this right, because if they do try to relaunch it, that'd be really cool. Hey! Hey, I got it! It's back again. But it's also the wrong camera. How do I flip the camera around? It's my face. So we want back. There we go. Alright. I got it back again. You know you just doxed your home address. I didn't, because it's 192. The 192.168 stuff is not something that matters. And if it is, oh well. I don't care. But, just to be this guy, it does work now, because of course it works just now. So, oh well. Well, if they decide to try it again, I guess, I guess we can find out. Yeah, 192 is a local IP. 192.168, that's all local, because... yes, we are, Caesar. Fotis, a rocket that was 3D printed almost launched. They might try. XOSI says Florida Man conceals. We also open. Yeah, so check this out, Fotis. While you were gone, we found out how to stream with my cell phone. This is my cell phone, which is kind of cool. Because there was a potentially 3D printed rocket that was being launched. And we wanted to see it, because we should be able to see it from my house. So, if it is for sure going to happen, I will leave my garage door open. Otherwise, I'm going to go shut it. So you guys got to let me know. Yeah. You guys just got to let me know. You guys just got to let me know if we're going to keep doing this. Shut down for now. Okay. Well, alright. You know, what? And I'm getting hell in my Discord about my garage. Like, that's my garage, people. That's my actual garage. It's a workshop. Those of you that don't like it, too bad. This is my actual... And like, you can see my phone. It's right there. There's my phone. This is my actual garage. So, how's the benchy? Oh, yeah, here, we can give you a much better image with this. This is actually... This is really cool. To be clear, like, that is... Wait, can I do this? Oh, it's not gonna auto flip. Yeah, or will it? Will it auto flip? It will auto flip. Flip, damn it! No, it doesn't want to. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, so... If the rocket is not gonna go off, I'm gonna go shut my garage door. So, are we feeling rocket or no rocket right now? Oh, yes. Oh, okay, so my brother's never seen this. Yeah, I don't have tripods anymore. We have a mount there, and then there's a mount over on that shelf. There are no tripods anymore. There's floor... Well, there's printers on the floor. But there's floor space here. It's cool. Focus. Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. Anyways. Alright, so if the rocket... it's Dart says the excitement is worth a super chat. Alright, I'm gonna go shut my garage door. Give me a second. Because it really messes with the lighting in here. Oh, and this is one of the reasons why I did this. Check this out. Whoop. I just moved you guys. I mean, now you're looking over there, but I can literally just move the thing back, and it's now out of my way, and I can walk through. It's amazing. Somebody needs to remind me. My saw is outside. All right. It is I have returned. Let's see when this actually looks okay. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Okay. Yeah, and it's just... for those that are... This is a broken one that I've been repairing. But for those that are wondering, this is what it is. So this is what's on the wall there. It's a wall-mounted arm that you can change the angle of. It's telescopic. It's pretty great. This one's got a big dent in it, so I've been working the dent out slowly. Well, that was fun. that was a lot of fun for no damn reason. I pushed the camera too far. I'm not gonna fix it. I'm not gonna fix it. Rocket scrub because NASA knew Grant couldn't get it in time. Look, man, if I always got things on time, it wouldn't be me. All right. Well, I'm leaving my phone connected to it. Dude, I ran it through, because, okay, for those that don't know, my entire garage door is pretty much blocked. There's a big saw. I finally, like, bought myself something nice. I bought a rigid double bevel sliding compound miter saw, 12-inch, because I've always wanted a nicer saw. My current miter saw is from 1974. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. But I finally bought myself a new saw. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. And so the box was in the way of my garage. So now it's outside, so I have to remember to take it from outside. Fotis says he wants to hear it now. Bamboo or Anker. This makes a better print because it actually works. So, yeah. No, Jonathan, it is a DeWalt. It's before DeWalt was black and yellow. DeWalt was silver. And I have a silver DeWalt miter saw. Look, if I go outside again, I will show you guys the miter saw if you really care to see it. Super Kara says wait until it's done printing. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty good. Here, hold on. I can, main with webcam. There, now you guys can see it too. It looks pretty decent. It's gonna get a solid B+. Launch window is still open until 1500 ET. So that's in about 8 minutes. They want to try a relaunch within that window. Alright. No problem. I can do that. It does have sick RGB, though. This printer's got sick... Look at that. Sick! Don't tweet about that, though. You know what comes next. Yeah. You're a sock puppet! That's how I imagine the fanboys react. I don't know, man. It's like, I wish that we could just be like, we just like 3D printing. Can we stop just being dicks to each other? Please? No. No, no. Practical Printing asks, but does it make tacos? I don't know. It could rewarm tacos. But Krusty, we've got like 7 minutes left. If Relativity Space can do it, we have my cell phone connected to OBS right now, so I can go outside and show you guys the rocket launch if it actually happens. That's so cool! I am excited by things like this. I am excited! What did I miss in the chat, too? I have no idea what I missed, and I'm not going to scroll back, but y'all are awesome. Launch window until 1600. I got shit to do today. How's the stream? It's going good, Zombie. We're printing a benchy right now. It's really, really easy. 45 minutes? Gross. Ah, all right. Well, fine. We will continue to stream that long. Okay, my phone is still connected. So for those that are just joining us, hi, welcome. Relativity Space is likely doing a rocket launch in the next hour. So, we have found a way to connect my cell phone to OBS. I live in Tampa, Florida, on the other side of the state, but it is close enough that I should be able to see the angry candle go up in the sky. So if this thing does happen, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna see it, and it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I know, it's another hour. Boo hiss. Grant just got his yearly dose of sunshine. Yeah, I did. I did. Gregory Pipers, I just realized that bad boy uses V-rollers for the tool head and every other axis. It is a completely V-roller printer. Zombie says it's cold outside. He's going in. It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like, what, 30 C? Close to 30 C? 28, 29 C? Caitlin K says, how do I like the AnkerMake? Is it worth the price? I can't answer either of those questions. What I can tell you is it works. I did not pay for this. This was donated to us by an awesome superfan by the name of Russ. You guys should say thanks, Russ, in the chat right now. Thank Russ for making this happen, because this was Russ's AnkerMake, and he has a lot more important things in his life to take care of, because that man, he's doing things. And Russ said that he wanted us to have it so we could mess with it. And that is the story of how I got an AnkerMake. So, Pez Liz is here. Hey, Pez Liz. Oh, wow, I can finally hear myself think again. Oh my god, this thing is so... I realize how loud this is. Going to push over the camera? Yeah, it will. I left the camera there to see able to push it over. It was funny doing that way. And yes, Russ is awesome. Russ is awesome. Oh, Liz says she likes the hair day. Yeah, got a little man bun action going on. Time to go again. Good luck, Grant. See ya, Fotis. Yeah, rip camera. It's fine. It's fine. It was a $7 webcam. Give me a break. All right. Oh! I ripped the whole bottom of the bedsheet off. Well, we can't really use the bottom of the bedsheet anymore as a factor. That F's in the chat. I just yeeted it off the bed and it ripped the... Maybe this is why companies don't send me nice things. I don't know. Maybe the other half is because I don't ask them. Get off. Get off. Good enough. Close enough. Good. Okay. So we're going to ignore the bottom of the benchy. And that area, that's my fault. The rest of it looks great, though. Rest of it looks great. It's got a little gangster lean. What am I doing? I can literally bring my phone in for this. Now this is cool. So I can literally just say, all right, we can take a look at the benchy here. Oh, that's great. Oh, but you know, I can also just do it with the overhead and give you guys super zoom. Actual optical zoom. Okay, benchy. So that's my fault. That is also my fault. We've got a couple little goobers right there on the bow of the benchy. I don't know why. Got some goobers on the bow of the benchy. Let's see. Let me back this out just a tick. There we go. We got a little bit of a bubble on the top surface right here. I don't know if the tip of the knife is pointing right at it. It's not bad. Got a line there of filament. Don't know why that's there. Average Ender 3 bench. Yeah, probably. The bow's looking great other than these little zits. I don't know what those zits are from. It could be a filament thing. Back of the benchy looks pretty clean. No complaints. Yeah, honestly, don't look bad. So, yeah. How could it snap like that? I ripped it off the build plate a little too aggressively, and it got upset. That's exactly how that happens. So, oops. Alright, what else are we gonna print? Since I now have to burn, like, an hour, what else are we gonna print? So we did the benchy. There's a Corgi. What are these brush pots? Oh. It shows you an image of things. So like we look at the storage box, shows us an image of it. Corgi. It's Corgi! We're doing the Corgi! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! We're doing the Corgi. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Russ says, gotta go. Have a life. Enjoy. Bye, Russ. Thanks for coming out, dude. You're awesome. You're awesome. My life is interesting. My life is interesting. What'd you do today? I yelled at a computer for like an hour. Something in memory of Lego poor release yesterday. I have no idea what you're talking about. How was the offset calibration on this printer and E-steps at all? So, the reason that Benchy failed is because that first layer was really freaking close. So, it was bad. That was bad. But it's got a Z offset adjustment right on the screen, so it's not too bad to deal with. What was the model you tried to print at the museum? I tried to print that model, the Apollo astronaut. But I don't... So we're only using the stuff that's on the card for the Anker because we don't have a USB-C flash drive, and that's what it takes. So. Your girl screams, woke Tina B. Well... better mine than yours, I guess. Same deal, dude. Yeah, this is, very interesting. I don't think it's supposed to print this fast, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, no, this filament does not like going that fast. 230? 240 it is. Yeah, no, it's really not sticking. How quiet is it in person? It is way louder than the MK3S. Way louder. But again, right, with speed... you're gonna have noise. There's really no way around it. It's pretty much a guarantee. Alright. Let me show you here. You can see that first layer is kind of poop. But, maybe it recovers for the next layer? I don't know. Its first layer speed is really fast. Like, unreasonably fast. Joel Driver asks, are any of my quality of life mods for the Prusa printed anywhere, or posted anywhere? I think I put them on our Patreon. I don't honestly remember if I did. It's just, it's some Y-axis tension. There's not too much. Pre-sliced, yes, all pre-sliced. It's all pre-sliced. And that model is trash. Yep. I'm going to stop that before it gets any worse. Pull it up. Thank you. Yep. Didn't work. Didn't work. Anker Maker Bamboo. Prusa. That's my answer. My answer is Prusa. I'm not choosing between... like, you're asking me to make a decision between two brands right now, with literally this being my second print. Like, I don't think that's a fair thing to do. But, you know, whatever. I guess people are still going to ask me to give them my opinion. I don't mind it. It's really loud. But, I mean, most printers at this speed level are going to be this kind of noisy. I got a little alcohol here. Let's, a little alcohol in the bed. Good enough. Squeak clean. All right. Reprint. Reprint. Okay, one more time. Johnson says, still cost me $36 shipping to the USA. Can't combine Prusa discount codes. What? That's not right, I don't think. You should be getting a spool of Prushiment shipped free. Just one. If you add another one, I believe it starts to count for shipping. Except says, no, let it go. We need a live stream Glob of Doom. And Glob of Doom fix. We have time. That's unfair to ask a Prusa sock puppet. I love it. You guys are great. Super Caro is one of the Patreon members. An accepted level of debauchery in this stream. PEI sheet would be better. It does use a PEI flex plate. So it does have that. Griffin's Closet Print Farm says, yeah, but does it sound like it's going to explode at any moment? No, it sounds like it's going to take off. It'd be good if this thing actually extruded. There it goes. Jeez, it wasn't extruding before. Oh, you do have to pay for shipping. Okay, I thought the shipping was free on the spool. That sucks. That's a bummer. Take off like a rocket. Yeah, take off like a rocket. Oh, that's way more better. Yeah, that's like actually the way it should look. Proper. Another sock puppet. We should start a club. Yeah, Mr. Socko is gonna be our mascot. Mr. Socko. He's a good mascot. Josh says, oh, yeah, that's a... I'm sorry, I thought that they gave free shipping. I'm so sorry. Big B69 says, how to do a thermal runaway test. We never actually checked that. Should we kill the print and check that? You guys want to do that? Let me know what you think. First layer actually looks pretty good. It's a little close. Yeah. Now it's loud. Everyone's saying, hell yeah. Yep, important. Alright. See you later, Corgi. To the Shadow Realm you go. Alright. We'll do it. Give me a second. I gotta peel this crap off the bed. That's some good bed adhesion, though. Can't hate that for bed adhesion. Also, don't do this. Because you can damage your build plate by doing this. So please don't do that unless you're very confident you're not a complete goober. I am not confident I'm not a complete goober. But Amber tells me I'm a goofy goober, so at least I got that going for me, which is nice. Alright. I'm gonna finish. Preheat. Nozzle. Nope. Definitely click nozzle. Yeah, 210. Start preheating. Control. Move. Z. Oh, that's right. The whole damn screen moves, too. It's weird when you're not expecting it to move, and then all of a sudden it moves. It is a textured PEI build plate. For those that are asking. Somebody better be keeping an eye on the Terran launch. I need to know. I need to know. I'm gonna die. Alright. How the ever-loving hell do we get this thing apart? Oh, okay. That's not that bad. Okay, good. Y'all better keep an eye on that, because if we miss that rocket launch because of y'all, I'm gonna be salty. I'm gonna be real salty. T-clock is rolling to 1555 ET. Alright. That's okay. Not my preference, obviously, but there are worse things in the world. All right, first things first, we got to get this front cover off. I'm literally playing the game of see a screw, remove a screw, so to be clear, I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. I am concerned that it's not going to come off without unplugging things, but we're going to find out. Salty from sweating because he went outside. Damn it, Kasop. Mods, Kasop's good. You can leave him alone. Don't. He's fine. I know him personally in real life. He's fine. He's trolling, but he's allowed to. Just got back. What's the plan here? Is he blowing something up? Nope, not yet. Eskimo's asking, wait, does Anker use the same type of roller design that Creality does? Yes, it does. It's a V-wheel, X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, cool. All right, we get a look inside of it, huh? All right. So let's. You know what? Actually, my phone is probably the best use case for this, which is kind of funny. So here. So there you go. It's got I think that's a 4020 blower. It's got, I hate these blowers, but it's using one of those blowers. On this side, we got another one of those little blowers. These are the things that make all the damn noise. So noisy. I guess this is going to be your hot end cooling fan. She's pretty dusty already. This is all like a pot metal, I guess. Very, very pot metal-y. I don't know. On the fence about it. All right. Jeez, how many friggin' screws do I have to take off? No, at least 2 more. So far, all the screws are the same size. Which is always good. Yeah, the cell phone connection is very handy. Yeah, it is. It is actually really handy. I gotta hand it to you. I doubt it is secure at all, which is like a big concern of mine, that it's not secure. But, you know. PRH said Anker is my first printer, X1 Carbon my second. Just watched the video on the Prusa XL. Now I want one. $4 grand, 200 down. Yep. Mind you, if you put in a pre-order for a Prusa XL today, if you get it this year, I'd be surprised. There is a fairly significant backlog on those machines. So, be aware of that. Fun fact, no need to buy new webcams if I want to stream. I have like 4 Android phones laying around. Yeah, it's fair. It does look like if you want to stream high def, though, it's $550. But there are worse things in the world. $5.50 is not that bad. Alright, we're going to bring you guys up there. Maybe take a look. Get all this schmoo off of here. It is warm, so let's use a tool to peel it off. Ow. Hey, it's, the printer's hot, for reference. Ah, dang, it's on the bottom. Alright, I gotta send the carriage up some more. Mad Cat is asking Volcano hot end. No, it looks like this. It's like a big bamboo. Ow, son of a bitch! Ow! Oh, I touched the hot end. Fudge! Oh, God! Ow! F's in the chat! I did it for you guys! Ow! It's... Yeah, hold on. Top down. It looks like a bamboo hot end. It's just bigger. It's really clunky, honestly. That hurt. I know it's hot! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I do this for you guys. Hurt myself all the time. Mentally and physically now. That's gonna sting later. Alright, I'm in. Do I have a pair of pliers? No, we're gonna use cutters. Let's hope we don't cut through the thermistor. Alright, start a clock in 3, 2, 1. Start. Clock start. Oh yeah, I can smell the PLA. Come on, baby. Come on. For 800 bucks, you better have thermal runaway. Oh god, I can... Oh, the PLA burn is so bad. There it goes. All right, we got it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So yeah, there you go. There's your, hey, idiot. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's fine. Printer, you're fine. Everything's fine. It's got a red light in it, too. That lets you know that you're a ding-dong. Ooh, man, we're 231C and climbing. 250C. 255C. Oh, hey! It's now telling me, warning, power off the printer. An error could cause abnormally high temperatures. Contact the support team for help. It's like telling you, hey, idiot, you better turn this shit off now or you're about to catch fire. You know what? A+. A+ to Anker for that one, because they didn't need to go all the way and use the RGB, but they did. So, absolutely well done. Is PLA toxic? I mean, technically water's toxic if you have enough of it. Okay. I think that's pretty good. My finger hurts. My finger hurts, damn it. Also, these hot end socks are like really like one of the most like kind of janky. You can tell this is the company's first attempt at all this. Oh, man. Put it on your earlobe. What are you talking about? Well, hey. Ronnie says, I love the chaotic streams. Is this why you guys like watching me live stream? Because you know things are bound to go completely and utterly cactus on us here? Is that why you like it? Do you all literally come here? Is this a Schadenfreude level of stream where you all just come here to watch me suffer? Because, like, if that's how I get super chats, you know, whatever. I'm down, but Like, I don't know, man. Seems a little excessive. I have a blister, man. My finger hurts. I blame... Who do I want to blame for this? Because I obviously don't want to take the blame myself. So who are we going to blame for this? I say we blame... blame Greg. Blame Greg in the chat. Everyone put blame Greg in the chat. Blame the mods. Yeah, blame the mods. Blame the mods. None of them obviously told me it was hot, so we blame the mods. Blame the mods. I will say, that has got to be one of the better implementations of thermal runaway with RGB that I've seen. So absolutely hats off to Anker for that one. Because I don't think any other company has implemented it that well. Gregory 5% is going to donate 10, but since I'm getting blamed, you get a meme. Thanks for the $6.90. Nice. You guys are great. You guys are so much fun. I blame whoever asked the thermal runaway test. I'm pretty sure Greg was one of them that asked. You guys can go. You guys can scroll up and see who asked for a thermal runaway test, because that would be the appropriate person to actually blame. Because clearly we're not going to blame me. No. I live in Florida, and that means I don't take responsibility for any of my actions, especially when they involve other people. Yep. Why take responsibility when you can just blame random people that have absolutely no care in the world? But yeah, so we've got a pair of 4010s, and it looks like maybe a no, these are the 3010s, I think. And we've got a, it might be a 5015. What type of blower are you? I don't know. They obviously put a lot of work into this, right? Like, here, let's bring the cell phone back in. It's just so cool that we can do this. So they obviously put some work into this. This is all just cast pot metal crap here. Not a huge fan. But like, okay, you know, it looks like it's a clone of a E3D Titan Arrow, actually. If anything, it's a Titan Arrow clone. Because that gear is about roughly the size of a Titan Arrow. Little tiny pancake style stepper. We have a fan over there. A fan over there. These are our loud boys that make so much effing noise. Similar to the Soval, we've got a singular cable coming in, and then it goes out to some breakouts. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, no kidding. The damn DroidCam client tells me how much battery is left in my phone. Alright. That's cool. Alright, to get this all back on, just kind of, you know, fumble with it till it goes in. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. 2 screws on the back. Not a CAN, I presume. I don't know if it is using CAN bus or not. It'd be nice if it was, but, like, come on. Oh, I hit the camera. But come on, for the price, it's probably not. Sounds like Grant could be president. Beautiful. On tonight's news of Florida Man. Florida Man sets home on fire while raiding for 3D printed rocket. More, all this and more coming up at 6 p.m. There was no rocket launch. Shut up. Zombie with the $1.49 hot dog. I missed it. Thank you, sir, for the hot dog. All right. All right. Now we can actually do the damn Corgi. All right. So just to be safe, we're going to power cycle the printer. Man, my finger hurts. Now we're just waiting for the printer to boot up. Okay. Start. Local. Where's the damn court warning? What? I just turned you off. It's fine. Everything's fine, printer. So when I turned it back on, it just warned me that we have another problem regarding the heat. So it's probably a leftover from the last time. Eskimo asks, why didn't I go get some ice? Ah, great thing. Never put ice on a burn. That can cause nerve damage. What you would want to do is use lukewarm water to cool it down if that is something that you'd like to do. Not too hot, not too cold. Little Goldilocks, just right. Ice can cause nerve damage. So don't do that. There you go. See? Now you're getting real proper life pro tips on here. Yeah, these are angry bee fans, like Hack Monkey says. Very angry. Well, the rocket launch of me burning my finger on the friggin' printer. I'm sure that's going to end up being clipped and tweeted at me for the next 2 weeks. Had to reboot again. Who has nerve damage? Nobody has. Well, some people do. It ain't me. Actually, I kind of do. And my back has some issues with nerves. But it's because there is part of my disc slamming onto those nerves constantly. Alright, we're heating this bad girl up. We're going to let this thing roll. What are we talking about? I do not burn myself a lot. Duff, I don't burn myself a lot. I am generally pretty good. Eskimo says nerve damage on burnt skin. Okay, bucko. Is Amber in the chat so we can have an actual nurse chime in? Because I know I'm not wrong, but I might not be 100% right. Mr. M. Don says, I have nerve damage somewhere between my right and left ear. I feel that. I friggin' feel that. Theodore says, prolonged acute pain can severely heighten overall experience of pain. Yeah. Pain sucks, TLDR. We all can keep your secrets. Duff, I cut myself a lot. I end up running into shit and getting cut way too often. It was nice to see, though, that this thermistor is a full-length E3DV6 style thermistor, and the cartridge appears to be the same. So if we go to the top down, here you guys can see, it's a chonky boy, right? Like, here, I've got a broken Bamboo Lab hot end for scale. Like, it's literally the yoked version of a Bamboo Lab hot end. But yeah, it looks like it uses kind of standard components. The nozzles do not appear to be standard. It does work with one-handed nozzle change. As you can see, the bolts connecting between the heat sink and heat block. So bonus nachos there. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a very, very standard, nothing special hot end, which is fine. It's just not industry standard, which is just so frustrating when companies do that. It's like, I don't want to buy into your closed ecosystem. Actual doctor here who agrees with you. Use cool water, not ice. Yep. Not a medical doctor, but a doctor. Let's see. You know what you use for burns? You call the Wambulance. George Michaels is the one that runs it. Griffin's Closet Print Farm says, you know, but I'm just some idiot or something. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that too. Mr. M. Don says, I have cats. I'm covered with scratches. Fun fact, went to the doctor. They asked me twice if I felt safe in my house. Your answer's like, no, I have cats. Gregory Pfeiffer says, actual scientist here. You are in Florida, so use Miller Lite. Excuse me? No. We use Yingling. It's brewed locally. Come on, if you're gonna make a shitty Florida man joke, at least do the one with the local beer. Gosh. You're killing me, Smalls. You need comment kind of like zombie. Yeah, well, you know. But on Sound says, I just got 4 rat boys, and they are the best of boys. I hear rats are pretty good pets. Not a personal thing, but, you know, hey, I don't judge. Greg says, I'm not from Florida, so how would I know? I mean, 3 seconds of Googling would have told you, but I know for D-Gens it's difficult to use the Googler. It's difficult. You guys are awesome. Rats don't live long enough, Tesla says. Yeah, especially around barn cats. Got him. I like cats. And when I say cats, I mean a singular indoor cat. And if I'm blessed, an outdoor cat. Victoria, not a huge fan of other cats. Just not her shtick. Doesn't mind other people. Not a huge fan of other cats. So. Why are we not heating? I think the printer froze. So let's just turn it off and unplug it real quick, just to be safe. Let's see. It was not happy. It was sitting at 30 and 35C. So I wonder if that's really gonna piss it off enough. That'd be crazy if it did. We're gonna try to print the Corgi again. I got a spare hot on just in case we broke something. Oh! Yeah, it asked me if my previous error could cause abnormal contact. I get it. I don't want to power off my printer. Leave me alone. It is still throwing that error for heat. So I'm very, very interested in if there is a way to clear it. I don't legitimately think that, I don't know if we can clear the fault code. Yeah, because it's not heating up. Let's see if there's a way to do that. I'd like to clear things. No. I mean, this is what I get. This is the kind of thing I do get for testing this. Now the printer's mad. Quick Google says you have to reset to default settings. Are you serious? All right, no problem. That's easy enough. Restore. All right, resetting. But on Sound says, does it USB or SD card, or is it just Wi-Fi? It does USB-C. And that's it. And Wi-Fi. course. Oh, we are English. Cleaning the plate. I already did that. Ambient temperature. For best results, you recommend printing in a location with an ambient temperature between 59 and 95 Fahrenheit. Good luck. Not doing the setup. Not doing the auto level either. Start. Okay, fine. I have to auto level it again. Gotta drop later, Grant. See ya, Kasop. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I deserve this, I guess. At some point, I deserve this dumb crap. It's funny, but I deserve it. T-minus 23 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that it has the error, but I would like a very easy way to clean it. That would, other than, like, hard resetting everything. So, if you are going to do things like change steps per millimeter, not that I know if that's even possible on this machine, you'll want to do all of it in G-code, because you can't adjust that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm a huge fan of needing to factory reset the printer to clear that. Is that a Clipper thing? Yeah, again, I've never used Clipper. We might end up doing a series on, like, one idiot's journey through Clipper. But it's going to be just a lot of, like, me going, why? That's going to be my entire journey of Clipper. Just me being upset. Constantly. Oh, I can put Clipper on it. No, this is not open source, so it's not going to work. Is that Lorna? Yeah, Lorna is saying, I'm wanting to buy one of this printer or the Bamboo. I currently am not able to recommend either. My experience with my Bamboo X1 Carbon was atrocious, to say the least. However, some people have better experiences. Eskimo asked what are the downsides of the Bamboo in my experience. Mine had a sub 40% success rate for printing. That's a pretty big downside in my experience. Yeah. Yeah, like literally, the final video on the Bamboo was me talking about how it's a lemon. So I said, oh, I'll have the printer print lemons. It couldn't print a lemon. I literally had to use my Prussias to print lemons for that video, which is stupid. But here we are. I know that I had a lemon, and I know that that experience is not consistent with what most people are experiencing. With that being said, I do find it incredibly ironic and hilarious that the guy that's been critical is the one that gets a lemon. It is also why I will only be running the Bamboo on a live stream. So I will not be unboxing it until I can stream the unboxing. So if it does have another problem, it's live. There are no cuts. There is no bullshit. It's real. And then, because, like, there were people in the comments of the edited videos, like, questioning my ethics. Like, you know, why would I go through all these lengths to make a good printer look bad? Well, because I got a bad one. I mean, I'm not going through any lengths. I'm showing you what I got. So if I do it live, it's a lot harder for people to say, oh, he's a lying piece of shit. I'm not. I had a really bad experience with it. Eskimo says, that's crazy. All the reviews on the whole internet are nothing but positive. You're looking in the wrong areas. I know over a half dozen people with lemons. Geek Toy Box says, I'd wait for the next Prusa in that price bracket. Whatever the Mark IV ends up being. Yeah. I agree. Lorna says, this is the first time someone went live with this printer. I believe Uncle Jesse did a stream with his. But again, this was a donation. So this was donated to us by one of our Patreon supporters by the name of Russ. So once again, thank Russ in the chat. He's not here, but thank Russ in the chat anyways. Russ is a G who, his life is going good. And he doesn't have time for this machine anymore. So he wanted to pack it up and ship it to yours truly, so that I can beat the hell out of it. You know, by burning myself. I will say, so far, it's just a really fast Ender 3, but that's exactly what it is, so. And I guess it depends on what you're looking for, right? If you're looking for a printer that is just gonna work, I don't know. I don't have enough seat time in this to recommend it, right? I can tell you about the Bamboo. I do not recommend it at all. I do not recommend that people buy those machines. I do not recommend that you give Bamboo money because it is a closed proprietary system where they have known issues with warped beds. They refuse to give us the data for the bed probing. They refuse to let us read the log files that we are sending to Bamboo. So until Bamboo lets customers read log files, Bamboo's not getting a damn log file from me. And when I sent my printer back, I made sure to factory reset it 5 separate times. That is the standard for government data protocol, which is to wipe something 5 times. That's what I did. And if log files are still on it even after factory resetting, I'm going to get a lawyer. Because that is not okay. Anyways, I believe Bamboo needs to get off of their training wheels. Like, I had a broken tool head board. The connectors were crap. So they sent me new boards. Well, they had made significant hardware changes in that time. What they didn't do is they had these physical screws, like threaded holes in the motherboards. And they did not cover those holes when they sprayed the board for conformal coating, getting conformal coating in threads, stripping out the screws. So it was just bad. It was just bad. It was just bad. I do believe that the Bamboo is neat. Okay, Hack Monkey says Bamboo charged Steven Lightspeed $1,300 to replace X1 with a bad bearing because he didn't have the original box. That is fake news. Lightspeed, I do not like him. He is a troll that is muted because I can't stand the guy. Lightspeed did not have his box. So what Bamboo was going to do was co-ship something. Send him a brand new X1 Carbon, AMS and whatever it was that he ordered, that he could have, and then utilize the packaging that that machine came with to box up his broken printer and send it back. That is totally fine. It's called putting a hold on a credit card so you don't get screwed. That's literally business 101. Like, I 100% support Bamboo in that. And you all know, if Bamboo's doing some shady shit, I'm gonna call him out on it. I 100% support Bamboo in putting a $1,300 hold on somebody's credit card because they're going to send them a brand new machine before they send back the broken one. Because if they didn't, what is to stop Steven Lightspeed, whatever the hell you want to call him, from simply keeping both printers and giving Bamboo the middle finger? This is a common practice in business. It's normal. Get off of it. I don't know why he went to the ends of the earth on this. It's a completely normal and accepted practice in business. And if he doesn't know that, that's on him, not the rest of us. That is a level of bad press that is not on Bamboo. And I would be the first person to tell you if they're doing some shady shit. That is not shady. That is 100% business. And I wholeheartedly support them in that. Anyways. And then, yeah, he ended up going to Texas. Which is like... I don't know, man. I don't know. Sam Prentice says, I do hope you're not bashing my precious bamboo. Excuse me, sir? I just defended them. Thank you very much. Just defended them. This might not be the real Sam Prentice. See, when people say they're the real something, you should not trust them. This might not be the real Sam Prentice. You better be careful. I don't know. Guy's a little shifty. That's all I gotta say. Now, Sam's a good guy. If you guys aren't subscribed to the real Sam Prentice and you love learning about how to build hardcore props, go over to Sam's channel and subscribe to him. It's a well-earned sub, I'll tell you that much. He does so much work on his videos. They come out really, really nice. Yeah, I don't understand why Lightspeed drove to Texas with the printer. That's just so stupid. It's like, you're gonna just, why? That starts to get really, really confrontational in a method that I'm not comfortable with. But anyways. Okay, cool. Terran 1 go no goes to proceed into launch are underway. This is great. I should change my name on YouTube to the fake Sam Prentice. Yeah, so Bamboo does have a location in Texas. That's where my printer ended up going. Yeah, so like, I think Will is based in Texas too. But yeah, they've got people in Texas. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, they've got people in Texas. That's their USA Nexus is based in Texas. Yeah. Is what it is. But yeah, pro tip, don't show up to people's businesses or homes in Texas, or in Florida for that matter. It is what those would consider not compatible with life. So, you know. Oh, that's right, there's burned PLA in here. Oh, it smells so bad. My USA Nexus are based in Texas. All my Nexus are based in Texas. Yeah. First layer's looking real good. Actually, the first layer's looking way better now, which is funny. Zombie says, how do I feel about the printer bearings being non-replaceable? Seems like something you'd want to eventually swap out. So I learned on the X-axis on the Bamboo, they're not bearings, they're bushings. And we have a fail for Print Fix Friday of someone that just has carbon fiber dust everywhere. I don't know how it occurred, but we're going to talk about, you know, user replaceability as part of that. God, these fans are so loud. I forget. He did have a message from them saying that not having a box voided the warranty, probably a translation issue, but they need better customer service. I've talked about that from day one. When Bamboo raised millions of dollars on Kickstarter, I said, I'm warning them, they need to get their customer service under control, because otherwise, that is what will kill them. A mediocre product with amazing customer service, right here, will end up being a better product long term than a amazing product with absolutely terrible customer support, because people get tired of crappy support. They don't want it. There, now you guys can see the printer too. Yeah, once we had someone show up during a live stream and they commented that I'm outside your house. And that was not a great way. I ended that stream pretty quickly, and I was like kind of freaking out a bit because that's not nice. Like, you don't do that. It's not cool. There are 2 hedgehogs in here. Hedgehog Makes and Zombie Hedgehog. We have 2 hedgehogs. Yeah, I got Andrew Mayhall's in here too from 3D Gloop. If you guys don't know about 3D Gloop, you should. And as Andrew says, for those that don't know, Gloop is still right out of his house. Yeah, Gloop, the business that most of you know and love. And if you don't know and love it, get yourself some Gloop, damn it. It's good stuff. I just wish I could buy methylene chloride still. Like, I really want to buy raw methylene chloride. There are reasons that I want pure methylene chloride. There are particular prints that we do that require pure methylene chloride. Anyways. Worst Peter says, I'm outside of your house on the other side of the globe. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's funny, because, like, Aaron actually knows where I live. He's been to my house. It's like, he could come over, but Aaron's also been in my house. He knows he shouldn't. But yeah, Gloop is awesome. Gloop is a methylene chloride-based solvent. Currently methylene chloride-based. I know they're working on some other formulas. That is designed specifically to chemically weld parts together and never get them apart. It's awesome. If you are a cosplay builder or you're someone that is putting together multiple pieces into one, you need to get yourself some glue. It is really cheap. MakerDeck says, I am your house. No, no, I am your father. I am your father. Missed that one. Travis wants to know where they can get Gloop in Canada. I don't know. If Sparta 3D doesn't carry it, they probably should. I'm not a huge fan of Sparta's filament, but Joe from Sparta is a good guy. So, you know. There's that. I love that Liz transitioned over to the MakerDeck YouTube channel just to come in here. It's just, that's funny. Oh, Lorna's from Australia. Hello, another Aussie. We have a fan in our Discord who's from Australia. His name is Rod, and he's awesome. Liz is both. I have not had great luck with Sparta filament. Every single roll that I got from Sparta was wet. So, yeah. Hedgehog makes it, and Zombie Hedgehog with the bananas. Get your potassium, but not too much potassium, because that'll kill you. I'm assuming that the reason that I had issues with Sparta was because Florida. Up in the Great White North, you guys are probably fine. But Joe is a great guy that runs Sparta. Phenomenal guy, highly recommended. And they have some really weird stuff they sell, which I can dig. Andrew says, Grant, we need to get you on the payroll. Gloop sock puppet. I mean, I know some things that other people don't, and I think that that's a really ironic comment. Bring out the banana cleaner. Oh, I have a banana cleaner. It's right here. This will clean a banana, no problem. It'll also burn a hole right through it. It's a big CO2 laser tube. There's a your mother joke in there somewhere, but I don't know. That seems a little petty even for me. Do not speak ill of our Sparta. Also radiation poisoning because bananas are radioactive. It takes a lot of bananas to get radiation sickness. You will probably start vomiting because of the potassium before the radiation becomes a problem. Florida man made of 70% water is wet. Zombie, I'd be so happy it was only 70% ambient humidity out here. It is quite a bit more wet than that. Let's see. Is my phone still working? It is. All right, we still connected? We are. Cool. Real Sam Brenda says bong. Yeah, not a bong. That's a $700 carbon dioxide laser tube. T-minus 5 minutes. Let's go! All right, T-minus 1 minute. We'll go outside. Probably T-minus 30 seconds. I can honestly go outside. Ronnie says, my mate just effed up his Ender 3 S1 Pro again. Third time Blobatube. Make sure he keeps that bed clean, man. Keeping the beds clean are a big deal if you're getting blobs of doom. Guys in humid areas are living the 3D printing life on hard mode. I would guess it's somewhere in the high 70s, low 80% ambient humidity. It is currently 80 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is very, very, very hot as well. Print's looking good, for reference. We're gonna have a Corgi! I'm excited. You all should also be excited. Oh, what I can do before I go is I can change the pickup pattern. I can change the pickup pattern so it'll pick me up from all around. Right now, it only picks up from the front of the mic. I'll change it so it picks up from all around so I can yell from outside. You guys will be able to hear it. Duff says I was practically a Sparta 3D filament seed vault. It's beautiful. I like their colors. They're matte. They have some matte PLA that is really, really pretty. Like, really pretty. Yeah. Andrew, if you need a Canadian distributor, I would go with Sparta. But, I don't know. Some of the people they associate with, I'm just not huge fans of. But, whatever. It's neither here nor there. Zombie asks, why does everyone keep asking about these banana cleaners? I'm not going to, like, it could actually fix them for me. I'm intolerant to the bacteria. What are you talking about? Whatever. But yes, nylon, like, when we filmed that video out here, this on the standing set, that kilo of nylon was wet already, just from being outside. I know bananas make you sick. That's an interesting one. Okay, 26C. 26C, I'm guessing we're somewhere in the 75 to 80% ambient humidity range. Duff is asking for 7 more likes so he can make a comment about it. Sun Turtle Camper says hello from Denmark. How you doing? 1 minute till the rocket goes to full automation. All right. Okay. Should I go outside? Let me know. Let me know if I should be going outside. T-minus a minute 20. Okay, we're fine. No. This stream is sponsored by Russ, who donated the printer. So, Russ gets the sponsorship. Maker Deck will watch my print. Yeah. Okay, range is green for launch. Let's go. All right. We got the phone. We're going outside. You're going in my pocket. Let's go. All right. Oh, God. Dying. Ah! Cables. Cables everywhere. Oh, I forgot to change the mic. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Ah. Okay, hold on. There. Now you can probably hear me better. Okay, now you can probably hear me. Alright, going back outside. Alright, give me a second! I'm sure that was nothing important that just fell. And by nothing important, I mean it was probably something incredibly important. Alright, well, we tried. We tried. There. Way more better. Alright, well, we tried. What are you gonna do, right? Rocket is scrubbed. Oh, well. That sucks. Yeah, I got an AnkerMake, and we almost had a rocket launch, Uncle Jesse, but they scrubbed it. The Terran 1, Relativity Space Terran 1 was supposed to launch, and that is a fully 3D printed rocket, which is pretty cool. But yeah, twice it was scrubbed, so they're done for the day. But, we actually, so this is cool. I didn't know that you could do this. I don't even know if you know this. I don't know if, do you know this, that this is possible? This is literally my cell phone. And you can put it into OBS. You can use a cell phone on OBS. That's so cool. Anyways. Alright, we are done with the cell phone videos for the day. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. It's what is it called? Oh, but this is all Android, so it might not work for you. This is called Droid Cam. Any false print fail warnings? Not yet, but we did test the thermal runaway. It does work. But if you do get thermal runaway, be careful, because you have to factory reset the machine to clear the error. You know, so there's that problem too. So, oh well. What are you gonna do? Oh, you fell over. Jeez. Quit being drunk, webcam. Honestly, it did a pretty decent benchy, other than me ripping the bottom of the benchy off. It did a pretty decent benchy, so I can't complain. You had to turn off the AI. So, I don't have any... I mean... Can the AI work without Wi-Fi? Because it's not on my, my internet. Well, the slicer is so horrible. I don't know if you saw the email... But they're completely ditching their software. And they're just going to build a Prusa Slicer profile for it, and that's it. They're done. Which is just kind of hilarious to me. That that's a thing. But yeah, like, that's a great picture. So, but yeah, it looks like in April, they're going to be switching over to Prusa Slicer. Which I see you are now starting to enjoy, which I am so happy. You are starting to use Prusa Slicer because, man, Simplify 3D, it ain't there for me. It ain't there for me. And, like, this entire bar, this entire bar is a solid piece of aluminum. I don't understand why. This could have easily been injection molded, and they chose aluminum. I do not know why they're doing it. I don't know. I don't know why. Well, they have their own custom slicer, which we know about. It is okay at best. They are no longer going to be supporting it the way that they are. They will not stop development of it, but they are going to tell people to move over to Prusa Slicer. So, that's going to be a thing. Yeah, Uncle Jesse's saying, I so want to love Simplify 3D, but so many dang bugs. Dude, I feel that. It's why I moved away from it years ago. And Prusa Slicer was no better back then. It had so many other issues. And for a long time, I was with you, right? Simplify 3D was the best way to do supports. But as soon as I got support painting in Prusa Slicer, that was it. I was done. I never went back. But yeah, I haven't used the slicer. These are all just the pre-sliced stuff on the SD card. I haven't messed with anything yet or internally because this is not my printer. It was a donation from one of our Patreon members. So if it came with the USB drive, it wasn't in the box. So I don't have a way to access it currently. So we're just printing what's on there. So let me clone Cura and somehow make it even worse. Is it that bad? Oh god, I hope it's not that bad. I mean, I've got, let me read the exact email that was sent to me. Oh, I can't, because freaking Outlook on Android doesn't let you search for things. And sincerely, it's a pain. This might be tough. I know I'd have to search for it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to search for it. Cool. Yeah, Russ sent me the email. The guy that sent us the printer sent me the email that they're going to be pushing people over to Prusa Slicer. That's going to be the plan. Okay, I do have to buy a USB-C thumb drive. Great. I'm just going to buy an adapter that adapts it over to USB-A. Okay, it doesn't come with a USB. All right, that's good to know. I mean, I don't care either way, but, you know. And there are, so Dom, the Geek Toy Box is asking, why doesn't it let you search? That's basic functionality. Welcome to companies that don't make slicers making slicers, right? They're going to use what they know, and it takes time to get there. So unless they're going to immediately just steal and build upon, or do a pull request and build upon, if they try to build from scratch, they're going to look at what is the most needed now. Oh, Outlook for Android. Yeah, it lets me search, but it doesn't actually do anything. So it could, I am relatively positive it's just a setting that I have wrong on here. So whatever. Uncle just says, I will say the AnkerMake team did an amazing job of taking my feedback and implementing it. The printer interface is so much better than it was in my beta. And, like, that's the deal, right? In a beta, it's totally fine to have kind of a janky system, but you better listen to your users. If you're going to run a beta that you're not going to take any feedback on, it's not a beta. It's just people using your product for no reason. I'm kind of bummed that this thing is kind of just a skinned Ender 3 at the end of the day. It's a faster Ender 3, but boy, she's noisy. I like the screen, but it's kind of odd how it moves up and down. Like, that will take me a while to get used to. We will be utilizing this machine in the shop, so, like, you know, I will actually be using it. However, it is a quirky machine, to say the least. Enjoy your Magneto assembly, dude. Have fun. And yes, this thing is... Those fans are so noisy. I bet we can mod it to fix it, but do you really want to mod an $800 printer? I don't know. I don't know. See you later, dude. Good luck on your assembly. Enjoy the gloop. Don't breathe the fumes. Zombie says, there's no way a $600 printer that claims to be fast should be using V-wheels. You know, I don't know. Right, we talked about this earlier. I hate V-wheels because they wear out way too quick. But I love V-wheels because they're silent. They make no noise. So, the bamboo, the bulk of the noise from the bamboo when you turn the fans off is from the sliding friction noises. The bulk of the noise from the Prusa is the sliding friction noises from the bearings sliding across the rods. You don't get that with V-wheels. So, there's that. Conrad says, and if you don't open source it, don't expect the community to fix your product. That's fair. Eskimo asks, what drivers is the M5 running? Like stepper drivers? I have no clue. They are... homing, sensing, whatever, the ones that don't need the limit switches, so there is that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Some linear rails are silent. So good high wind rails are silent. But if you buy, you know, relatively cheap ones, like if you put high wind rails in this machine, you triple the price of it. Because high wind rails are going to run you a couple $100 right there. Sun Turtle Camper says, I'm new to 3D printing. When I do large prints of drawers, there are corner waves on top layer. Why does that happen? Oh, there comes waves on the... That's called pillowing. Means you don't have enough top layers or your bridging is not done well. Look at reducing the extrusion of your bridging maybe 5% or so. Alternatively, you can just run your bridging faster. That should do it as well. But you can also just add more top layers. That fixes it too. So that's called pillowing. It's been... I thought it was 800. I could be wrong. I thought it was $800. And maybe it's 600. Don't ask me, man. Properly lubed bearings. Yeah, good luck with any company doing that these days. But yeah, Sun Turtle Camper. It's called pillowing. It's been a while since we covered that on a Print Fix Friday. I'll see if I can find one. Cover that in a Print Fix Friday. I would like to do like a video series of individual styles of print fails and talk about them. But you know, it's really hard to force printers to fail when you know how to make them not fail. It's 800 on Amazon. Okay. Well, kind of is what it is, right? I've got some AXK rails, AliExpress specials. They're a little noisy, but it's on a D-bot, so the D-bot is just naturally noisy. I don't know. That'd be a fun printer to put Clipper on. That thing shakes real bad. Zombie says, gotta say, Kaiwu schmooed their rails hard. I'll schmoo your rails hard. You guys know, once we hit 3 hours, I'm done, right? Like, Now you're just getting Grant that doesn't care anymore. Honestly, though, I will say, it's a pretty expensive, fancy-looking Ender 3. That's what this machine is. Is it cool? Hell yeah, it's cool. It's absolutely cool. The AI stuff, probably never going to use it. Because I don't care. I will try it, because I think this probably deserves a video. It is much faster than an Ender 3. I would say it's an $800 Ender 3 that has Clipper, a camera, and a direct drive setup, because this is a direct drive. And you know what? Kudos to Anker, because that thermal runaway is actually pretty damn good. And that doesn't happen very often. Doesn't happen often. Yeah, thermal runaway response was impressive, except when I had to factory reset the damn printer. Oh well, what are you gonna do? K2 is talking about increasing infill. My favorite infill, I use adaptive cubic 15%, 25% if it's a big flat surface that I need to cover. But adaptive cubic is awesome. My favorite style of infill. Highly recommended. But yeah, I don't really want to sit here for another hour. It's got another 55 minutes, so I think we're going to wrap this one up a bit. Conrad says, Bamboo changed the game in that price range. As soon as they improve their design and QC, machine already looks dated. I don't really care how it looks, right? I care about how it performs. And if you say, oh, Bamboo has this amazing machine, but they have to fix their customer service, their quality control, and they have to improve their design, it's not a good machine anymore. When a company has to do all of that, it's not a good machine anymore. It's just a printer, right? And I get it. I've had a lemon, and I've had a very bad experience with my Bamboo, and I'm looking to give them another chance. But if I get another lemon, I'm done, and I'm writing them off, because it's not worth my time at some point. Conrad says, I agree, Grant, but we are not the target audience. What makes me not the target audience for Bamboo? an experienced user that has a documented history of 3D printing for over a decade that wants to get into faster 3D printing out of the box, I don't see how that makes me not Bamboo's target market. Because if their target market is to take advantage of newbies that don't know what they're doing, that is shameful as it is. Right? Because if me as I'm not going to say expert, but as a professional in this industry, has problems with it, I worry about what a newbie will have. Because I can look at this and understand what's going on. A newbie doesn't. And that's a problem. So I am 100% the target audience for Bamboo. Because I'm buying printers in that price range. And I'm looking for features like the AMS. I am 100% the target audience for Bamboo. Am I the one they want? No, I'm not. Because I'm the vocal one who doesn't care. And, like, we're at 15,400 subscribers at this point. I know they don't return my emails. Like, I know for a fact they don't return my emails. Because I am opinionated enough that companies don't want to work with me. But you know what? And this is not a knock at anybody, especially the other creators in here. Sam and Clayton, you guys make amazing content. I trust you guys. But I think it's the way that I go about talking about things that companies are uncomfortable with. And that's okay. That is why we do more call to actions for Patreon, YouTube channel members, now PayPal, I guess is a thing too. So we do those call to actions because right now we're sinking about $1,500 a month into the channel of staff time. And that's not including my time. You include my time, it's like, put another $1,000 on top of that. So, anyways. Yeah. But yeah, small print farms are the target audience, like Chris Catlett says. That's what Bamboo wants. Bamboo also wants the new user. And like I've said, I've given Bamboo credit where it's due, right? Their printer is the first printer that I have seen that comes off of the line and has a wife approval factor on it, right? You could get this past a significant other with minimal BS, where something like even an Anker is going to have more problems. A Prusa, no chance, right? They're not pretty enough to be a tool. They look more like a headache than they do a tool. Conrad says, that's my point. You know your stuff and are vocal. They need to earn their investments back at the moment and don't want any bad press. The refined V2 version is what you need, in my honest opinion. Well, hey, if I have made multiple attempts to reach out to Bamboo, I have a direct email to somebody there that was given to me by a Patreon subscriber. I have yet to use it because I don't want to abuse that. But if Bamboo wants an expert that actually knows their stuff involved in the product development side of it, someone that literally does product development for a living, hi, I'm happy to help, but I'm not doing it for free. It's life, baby. I have bills to pay. But saying that I'm not their target audience, they want people that are inexperienced, is it's not a good thought process to me. I understand where you're coming from, but that makes it sound like they're baiting and switching something that should be a decent machine but isn't. Because realize, a lot of people tout this thing to be the next greatest thing. Sam Prentice has had an amazing experience. He's got like half a dozen of them now and made a beautiful droid in 4 days. And that is amazing. I think that's great. Not my experience. Andrew Mayall says, yeah, my wife thinks the printers are cool, but does not like how they look and the fact that we have to assemble them. Yeah, so like, you could probably get a Bamboo past the wife pretty easy until you turn it on and run it because it's pretty loud. But like, the Bamboo is the first printer that I looked at and said, I could see this in an architect's office. In engineering office, they'll put whatever they want. Architects are really picky, and they'll spend more money on more expensive equipment because it looks more expensive. The Bamboo appears to be
a $5,000 to $6,000 printer, when you look at it, like from the appearance, it does not look like a $1,500 or $1,600 machine. It just doesn't. It looks like a machine that has a lot higher value. Unfortunately, it doesn't perform like a $1,500 machine. It doesn't perform like a $5,000 machine. It performs like an ANET A8. I would trust ANET A8 first. Might burn my house down, but it's going to complete the prints. Yeah, Zombie says the iPhone of 3D printers. Lockdown, good luck fixing it. You know, I mean, all right. I can't just sit here and bash them all day, because there are some things they do right. Their wiki is phenomenal. I don't want to read it, but it's phenomenal. Like, I don't want to read how to unplug a hot end. I don't want to read how to do a cold pull. I don't want to read how to do all these things, because I already know how to do it. Just because your company decided to do it a different way does not necessarily mean that I should have to now adapt the way that I've been doing it for 15 years, because you all have decided that your way is better. Spoiler alert, it's not. But yes, Bamboo is absolutely targeting beginners. And it worries me, because when you go to their Facebook and you look at people that have problems, they're just like, you know, the comments are all like, oh, it's because you don't know what you're doing. Or, you know, oh, it's clearly a user error. Help the person. Stop persecuting and just help them. It's literally why. Like, I thought of stopping Print Fix Friday at episode 50. That made the most sense to me. Stop it at 50 episodes. People can go back and see it. We continued it because I know that there are people out there that are having these problems that need to see solutions. We continued this for the better of the community. That is probably one of the harder videos that we film. Although it's gotten easier now with the Patreon members helping me find those failures. But like, to have a community just say, F you, it's your fault, you don't know what you're doing. What a sad excuse for a community that is supposed to be welcoming and inclusive. No. It's just rude and nasty. And I get that this, you know, goes off into other communities as well. I've seen it in Prusa, I've seen it other ways as well. It doesn't make it okay. And especially for new users. New users are naturally not going to search. They're just not going to. So instead of just giving them the answer, say, hey, have you tried the search feature? This is what I would recommend that you search for. Give them what their problem is and then let them search for it. If they don't feel like searching for it, then give them the answer, but guide them along. Don't yell at them. It's not how we build an inclusive community. Mad Cat says Grant is turning into the get off my lawn guy. I mean, I could. Look, I get upset because we are at a precipice in this industry right now where we are gaining so many new people in here. And like, I've been at this before commercial 3D printers were really a thing, right? I've watched communities rise and fall because of the people that are in them. And if we don't do a better job of, whether it's having companies police it or we police it ourselves, we're gonna push away the new users and people aren't gonna want to deal with us anymore. And as someone whose livelihood is directly connected to this industry, I don't like that. Doesn't make me feel good. So, yeah. Matt guy says, you mean spamming the PFF channel with posts? Yeah, you know, that happens too. Sunshine Camper says, I'm building an enclosure for the Ender 3 S1 Pro out of 21mm plywood. Do I need to cool the power supply and motors, or is the airflow from the intake enough? It's probably enough, but I would heavily caution you about building an enclosure for a printer out of wood without putting in some sort of fire suppression system. While 3D printers are not inherently dangerous, it only takes one time and one problem for your entire enclosure to become, well, kindling. And we don't want to see that happen. Wham Bam makes a product called the Cloud. I've got some. We're going to do a video on that at some point. I need more people out here to do that with. I'm going to need probably a 3-person camera crew to do that. But like they're cheap, and that's really cheap insurance. So if you are going to build an enclosure out of something that is flammable, please make sure you put a fire suppression system in it, please. Zombie says, remember, Grant has 40 years experience. No, the company has 40 years of experience combined. It's really more like 50 now, but whatever. Yeah, we'll use a carbon filter as if I was growing weed. Hopes it takes care of all the fumes before venting away. So here's the thing. With ABS, ASA, and others, you actually don't want to vent your enclosure. You want to seal it as best you can. Because as you pull air out, fresh air has to fill that space. If you don't fill that space with fresh air, you create a vacuum inside of your printer that's gonna be a problem. And as you're drawing in that fresh air is cold. So think twice before you put a vent on your enclosure. I don't actually think it's a good idea, to be clear. Dom says, give me a sofa to crash on a flyout during one of the maker fairs to help film it. It's not impossible. Conrad says, I was thinking about recycling the air in the enclosure. It also improves filter performance. I don't really think you need to. I would have just a fan on a switch. When the print's done, turn on the fan, vent the enclosure for 20, 30 minutes. Then you're fine. We have a Fusion 3 F410. It's a fully enclosed printer. It weighs like 90 pounds. It's got an internal fan. I unplugged it. I unplugged the fan because I don't want it. It draws in cold air. Now, for PLA, I have to leave the lid cracked because it has a huge bed. The bed is 355 square. It's a big bed. And the piece of glass on it is like 400 square. It's a big piece of glass as well. So I just propped the lid open. But, when we're looking at enclosures, you want that heat to stay in there. You don't want to push it out. As Andrew Mayhall says, vents on enclosures are a bad idea all around. I think they're good when the print is done. So if you want to vent out the smell, that's fine. But during the print, you want it to be as hot as possible. Zombie says, yeah, vent outside if anything, but you will need to heat up the incoming air, which is really, really tough. Suntotal Gamer says, when you say fire suppression system, do you mean electric or a halon? I mean, if you have access to halon, go with halon. But you would want a system that will dispense a fire suppression fluid, whether it's an ABC extinguisher media, halon, if you really want to spend that kind of money. I don't care. But there are automatic fire extinguishers out there. The Wham Bam Cloud is one of them, and I like it. It's cheap. It's $30. It's just basically a small explosive surrounded by ABC media, and it works. It works great. I've seen videos of it. It's pretty cool. If you have cheap halon available, do halon. If not, something else. I highly recommend all of your printers be on smart switches. There's no reason not to have them on smart switches. It will absolutely make it a lot easier. If you do have a print that's failing and you're looking at it and you're somewhere else, you just say, hey, turn off, right? Just like I can do. Standing set lights off. Oh. Standing set lights off. See? Lights behind me turn off and the one in front of me turns off. Standing set lights on. Because now I don't have to go to the back of that thing and turn it off. I have a smart plug that just turns it off for me. It's great. That kind of thing is where you look at saving seconds all the time and it makes life better. Yeah, it's kind of weird when it's only top-down lighting. If you have access to halon, you have some coin. Well, other countries might have it be easier. But yeah, Blaze Cut is one of the ones you can get for your printers. It was made originally for cars. But yeah, Blaze Cut you can get them in the EU, I believe, that are great for that kind of thing. So you're in Denmark, I believe you said. Just look it up. That's all. Connor says, you know how the Stratus machines do it? Venting at the end of a print sounds pretty optimal. I think the Ultimaker S5, S7 vent during the print. They don't vent. Stratus machines do not vent during printing. They don't vent at all, I don't think. But they also take like 8 hours to heat up, so grain of salt that one. Andrew Mayhall says, just make sure you get a high-quality smart switch. There are some out there that do not like the low power factor for switching power supplies. I use TP-Link Casas. They're fine. I use the little mini ones because they don't take up more than one space on a power bar. They work fine for me. I run big amplifiers on them for my audio room. I run, you know, printers on them. This light is powered by a switch mode power supply. So, yeah. Yeah, Blaze Cut makes the one Prusa sells. Yep, they do. It's still called Blaze Cut. Okay, and see, this is why I love having chemists around. Andrew Mayhall says, Blaze Cut uses a fluorinated ketone. I have no clue what that means, but it sounds cool. Yeah, and then Zombie uses Zigbee switches. You know, that's fine. Whatever works. Can't I just kill the power, seal the case, no oxygen, no fire? Nope. Nope. Because if you're building your enclosure out of wood, there's a lot of oxygen in that case. A lot of oxygen in there. And it is enough to get your case caught on fire to poke a hole through it. That's why sintering printers, like metal sintering, they use argon or nitrogen. They'll evacuate air and replace with argon or nitrogen so that they don't have issues with oxidation. Justin Miller says, hi, you're still here. What are you printing? The Corgi. I said I was going to leave like 15 minutes ago and we're still here, so whatever. This is pretty normal. Casa works good for Wi-Fi switches. Went away from Wi-Fi for the most part. That's fair. Does anyone want pizza? I need to order dinner. Dude, pizza sounds great. Pizza sounds so good. I am going to go, though, because it's printing. It's a printer. It's printing. Look at that. It's a Fast Ender 3. Zombie with the $1.49 with the burger. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Nomin. I got to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. Oh, do some steak poke, maybe. I'm running out of sweet peppers, though. I am trying. So, all right, here's a fun thing, right? We have a couple of our staff, and myself included, that don't make a ton of money. And it means that food insecurity is, like, actually a problem for some of us. I am actively seeking a meal kit sponsorship that, instead of paying me, gives myself and anybody on the team that wants it free meals. Because that's more valuable to me than money. Like, these are the fun inner workings of someone who's, like, betting the farm on everything that they're doing. Yeah, so HelloFresh was the first one that I reached out to. Like, hey, so I want to work with you guys, but I don't want any money. What I would like is just free food for everybody on my team. So, yeah. Justin Miller, his HelloFresh is delicious, sponsors pretty much everyone. I filled out their Google form and haven't heard back, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll have to fill it out again with a personal email maybe and see if that works better. But yeah, they're your inner workings, right? We have fun here. Anyways, I am out. Since I finally took my chop saw outside now, I am going to go put it on its mobile base since I need to do that anyways. This thing is doing its thing. I have reasonable confidence that it's going to finish. My God, this printer is loud. I don't know if it'll ever leave the garage. I think it might just stay out here and be the garage printer. We'll see. Fluorinated ketones are cool as hell. They are effectively isopropyl with a ketone group that has been fluorinated, so it's basically unreactive. Okay, that is pretty cool. I want to talk science with you one day, Andrew. Not because I understand it, but because I just find it fascinating to talk to people that are passionate. It's why I love, and I am so active in our Patreon Discord, because everybody in there is passionate about what they do. And there is nothing more cool than someone that is uniquely passionate about something, right? Like, we had a radiology tech in, and he's like, you had a back injury, right? I'm like, yeah. And so we spent like 30 minutes just talking about my back injury before he had to go. I showed him the x-rays, the CTs. It's like, he was uniquely curious about that because that's his world. And I was totally cool sharing it because that's someone who just really wants to learn more. That is what I love about this industry, because we all have unique passions. For Andrew, it's, you know, chemicals. So, Matt says send the printer feed to MakerDeck. Maybe. Can you use this camera on MakerDeck? Because the camera for the Anker's right here. Can I use that camera to stream to MakerDeck? That'd be kind of cool. Well, either way, guys, I'm out of here. I dig this printer. It is so freaking loud. I don't know if it's louder than the Bamboo or not, but it's definitely loud. And it's a piercing kind of loud, right? So, anyways, take care, guys. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, thank Russ for making this video happen, because without him, we would not be doing this, because this is Russ's printer that he decided to donate to the channel. Thank you, guys. Take care. Keep making awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. We got a podcast tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Same time, 1 p.m. I haven't figured out what we're doing yet. Figure that out later. See you guys.